Hello everyone. YouTube letting us? Okay, let's go. Works out. Alright, so let's, oh wait a second. It's popping up on my computer. Okay, let's get into it today. So, I have a standing desk, which I took apart a while ago. But, yeah, my neck was hurting the other day from playing Slay the Spire for like 5 hours. So we changed it up and put it into the standing mode. So now we're standing for our gaming, which will be hopefully more relaxing and easier on my neck. Alright, let's see here. So we have a daily challenge, defect, draft a custom starting deck, diverse, cards are not strictly restricted by your character. Now there are elites and question marks. Okay, interesting. I think, should we do, I think maybe we'll start with the daily today. Let's go ahead and start with the daily. So we get to craft our custom deck from some cards. Draft a custom starting deck of cards. So this should be pretty interesting, and we have all different characters, so this will be actually a little bit difficult because we're going to have to find some synergy within not very synergistic things. We're going to have a lot of different options here. So I think maybe we just try to pick quality cards, we try to pick some good attacks, some good defense, and just try to build up our deck after that. So let's see here. So we have one energy, deal 8 exhaust. We have reach heaven. With defects specifically, we could, I mean, we obviously have cards from all different classes, so we could get lots of different strength cards, but there is that one defect starred card with lose focus, gain strength, reprogram or something like that, reconfigure. But I think Reach Heaven is pretty nice as well. Reach Heaven is sort of a nice, like, early game card for sure, because it shuffles in this 0 cost, deal 20 damage and retain card, which is just good no matter what deck you have, basically. If you just have a little bit of extra energy one turn, then you're pretty much set. So let's go ahead and take Reach Heaven here. So we have Reach Heaven in our deck. What else do we want? We could have taken 2 different nice strength type cards. We could take a Turbo, which kind of works with the Reach Heaven. Although Void is kind of gross. Turbo is a fun card, and it also enables us to take some high cost things, so let's go ahead and take Turbo, just because it seems a little bit fun. Outmaneuver is sort of the same idea as Turbo, except it's next turn instead of this turn. Could be fun as well, but I think maybe we just take a Footwork because it's a better card for sure. Interesting, we have Power Synergy here, which could be fun. I think it's 10 cards that we draft or something like that. Not 100% sure. We do have Recursion here, and we do start with a Lightning, but I think maybe Storm might be... Storm could be pretty nice. Seeing this number of cards at the beginning that are not just the basic cards, we could pick up quite a few powers, and this could be a nice deck for sure, with a few powers. Cut Through Fate, not bad either. Turbo also works with powers, because powers tend to cost a little bit extra for sure. Cut Through Fate, not bad for sure. Just a little bit of Scry gives you, like, you can look at the top X cards and then discard as many of them as you want, which is kind of nice. The other one I would consider is Disarm, because 1, it exhausts itself, so it's not too harmful to the overall deck composition, and then 2, losing 2 strength is pretty good in most cases. And it's a little bit of defense. We don't really have any defense except for Footwork, which is not going to work, of course, without some block. So let's go ahead and take a Disarm, I think. I'm not actually sure. Cut Through Fate might be better here. It's pretty close. What's the upgrade on disarm? 3 instead? Be nice if it was 0 cost instead. What's the upgrade on this? Scry 3? It's one of these two for sure. I mean, Cut Through Fate is kind of like a pommel that gets you Scry, so... I mean, Cut Through Fate is pretty good, let's be real. I think having 2 Cut Through Fates at the beginning of the game is pretty epic, to be honest. Equilibrium is not the best block, but it is some block, and we're gonna need some block. For sure. Dash is also some block. We're adding a bit too many. We do have Turbo, though, so... We haven't seen as many powers as I would have liked to see, for sure. I think I'll take the dash. I would like to see some powers. We'll take the Third Eye as well, just for some block. I don't really want to take any of these cards. Yeah, none of them really stick out to me like I need this in my deck. So we'll take the Twin Strike, I guess, because it's sort of like a strike. Flex is not too bad here, but I think Sucker Punch is slightly better than the other two. Flex is not super amazing in our deck. It synergizes with Twin Strike, I suppose. Chill is not too bad either. Although, if we took a Flex, Sword Boomerang might not be too bad, but I don't really want any of these cards, to be honest. I think maybe Sword Boomerang, because, like, we did take Twin Strike, but I think maybe Chill is slightly better just because, like, it's a little bit of block and it has Exhaust, so we don't need to worry too much about it being, like, ruining our deck overall. This is kind of weird. It's always weird when you have these diverse sort of things, or when you even have 2 characters, because taking something like Indignation is a lot worse when you don't have an exit. I don't know how many cards we're drafting here. We do have a lot of attacks, so Flash might not be too bad, but I don't really love it here. Maybe we take Indignation just because, like, if we do get into a swappy sort of deck, or even a little bit of swap, it could be good for, like, just playing, like, the reach or the through violence. We have the turbo to maybe enable, like, Indignation into some attacks. I think it might be okay. Let's see, how many 0 costs do we have? We only have 2 0 cost cards, so Scrape is not that great here. Although it could work sometimes, I don't know. Could work with some swappy stuff, but it could also work very well with Scry, now that I think about it. So maybe we, like, this Scrape Scry thing is actually not even a joke. Like, you can Scry away the things that don't cost 0 and then Scrape. That's actually pretty nice. That's, I don't know. It seems okay to me, actually. We have the reprogram here, but we don't really need the reprogram. Simmering Fury is interesting. It's sort of, I mean, we already have a Wrath, we don't have an exit. But it's sort of interesting to me because of, like, Equilibrium. If we Simmering Fury Equilibrium with a bunch of attacks in our hand, then we're not going into Wrath that turn, but we know what we have in our hand, and then we can draw more. Like, it's kind of a nice combo for sure. I think we'll take it. I think it's sort of a weird deck right now, but yeah, I would have liked some more powers. I was taking this expecting to get some more powers, but we did not get almost any powers, and our dexterity here is not super helpful either. I mean, we don't have very many block cards in general. We can, let's see here. So we have this question mark, deadly question marks. So maybe this path is not too bad. Double shop is kind of questionable for sure. do like sort of like question mark campfire elite question mark could be decent here, but like if we don't want to fight an elite at this point after fighting this elite, it might be a little bit scary. We could take like this path with only one question mark. This path might be better actually. Let's go there. Or maybe we can decide once we get to the third one there. Okay. So we can do the Equilibrium Simmering Fury thing here if we want to. Because keeping the turbo, keeping this dash, keeping the scrape, like, we're gonna have a decent amount of energy, we're gonna have a decent amount of attacks, and we're being Wrath. Like, we have a decent amount of attacks in our deck, so just drawing, like, a few cards, we get 5 energy to play them. I think it seems pretty good here. I don't know if it would be better to just scrape and then see what we get. Because like this turn, we don't really need the block. Because we could scrape an Equilibrium and then just keep the turbo and the dash and the Simmering Fury for next turn. I think let's go for the Simmering Fury play because we might get the Indignation, which could apply the Vulnerable, which could be really nice with these attacks. I'm not sure for sure, but we will have some block next turn, so I don't know. But we're just trying some things out. We don't really know what our deck is capable of at this point. Let's chill because it's free. So Indignation can make him vulnerable, which is kind of nice. We could cut through Fate and discard some of this stuff. Let's see if we can see lethal here. So I think we're going to turbo. Might Indignation, and then let's see here. So we have 20 damage, we have another 20 damage, so that's 40 damage. So if we can do another 9 damage with one energy, then we have lethal. So I think we just go ahead and do the lethal without even thinking about it too much, I guess. Why would we not? Self-repair is certainly a good power to take, and we want powers because we have this power card. I don't know if we're gonna keep with that, but it's certainly not a bad strategy. Equilibrium doesn't seem too bad here. Equilibrium Simmering Fury again, because we have the turbo in hand. These guys are not dealing more than 13 damage, so, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to kill them next turn if we have the Wrath on. So I think that's a pretty good bet there. With 5 energy and the Wrath, it should be a piece of cake. Can go ahead and chill them. Can go ahead and turbo. Then these two are, or sorry, this one. Oh wait, this is 20. That's 40 damage. Okay, so that's lethal for sure. That's more than lethal. We didn't have like a heal or anything, right? Oh, we did have a heal. Okay. Oh, we didn't need a heal though. We're at 75. Okay. Don't worry, we're all good. Could take the halt. The halt isn't bad. We don't have an exit right now, so if we're going to Wrath, the halt is certainly pretty nice for that. And we have the scrape synergy already. We have a scrape in our deck, so getting synergy with the halt is certainly not bad for sure. Scrape doesn't see halt ever, so it'd be interesting to see those together. Fortunately, we didn't draw our combo that we've been doing every single turn, or every single time we get a chance. We could Footwork Third Eye here. Footwork gives us 2 dexterity, which improves block cards. And then Third Eye is a block card, so we'll get 9 from that. Wouldn't be bad for sure. Could do that, and then Self-Repair to repair the extra little 3 damage we're going to take and any other damage we might take. I think that's probably worthwhile. We'll get to Scry here, so get to see what's coming up. Let's let's think about these cards and how much damage we'll need. I guess we can keep the Sucker Punch. We have quite a few zero cost in here still. We have the Chill, the Halt, and the Turbo in there, so Scrape isn't bad. I think I'll toss the Dash, and then we'll go ahead and self-repair here. Dash seems like a little bit too much energy right now. I think we might be able to kill these guys, so... Okay, so let's think about this. We're gonna see 4 cards. 2 of them are zero cost. We can cut through Fate to scry 2 and then make sure we see at least 1 or 2 zero cost cards. So let's... So this is 14 damage. This guy has 14 health with the extra block that he's gonna gain. So let's get rid of the Cut Through Fate. Oh, we draw a card? Okay, whoopsie. We shouldn't have got rid of the Cut Through Fate then. Whoopsie. We can Sucker Punch here and Chill. And then we can even Turbo Equilibrium, but I think Halt might be just easier to do right now. Turbo Equilibrium was probably like the right play if we were thinking this fight was going to go on for a very long time, but we knew it wasn't, so it doesn't really matter. We get another Scrape here. I don't know if our deck is a Scrape deck. I mean, we have a Scrape in our deck, but I guess it does synergize pretty well with the Scry, doesn't it? We do have another zero cost here, but it's Exhaust. I mean, or we have another zero cost Exhaust here, but certainly that makes the card worse for Scrape at least. I think we might take another Scrape and then just see what happens. There are quite a few zero cost cards in the game which are decent and worth getting. So let's just see what happens. I think this way is slightly better because we don't have a question mark right after an elite. We have this thing which is Deadly Rooms, or Deadly Events. Rooms are now more likely to contain elites, but also more likely to contain treasures, so... Or can contain elites, I guess, is what it says. Simmering Fury could be good for sure here. Can also cut through Fate to see if we can... Oh wait, that's stupid. Simmering Fury Reach Heaven isn't actually terrible here, but maybe we should cut through Fate just to see if we can get like a Halt, or sorry, not a Halt, but like some block card, like Dash or something, or Third Eye or whatnot. So if we have Third Eye on top, we'll definitely play the Third Eye. We're gonna play the Third Eye for this turn. Let's get rid of the Dash, because I don't think that's like the most efficient card right now. So we're going to play this Turbo before we Third Eye. Oh, it shuffles into the discard. I didn't even read this card. I thought it shuffled into your deck. Well, anyways, it doesn't really matter right now. Let's look at this set of cards. So we have a draw. I think we kind of just want to get rid of everything that's not damage. I mean, 7 damage is kind of our median right now. Dash and Reach Heaven are the outliers in that case. But yeah, 7 is sort of where we're at with most of the other things. We have 3 Cut Through Fates, 2 Scrapes, and a Sucker Punch, so... Oh, I guess we have the Twin Strike as well, which is 10 technically. So let's get rid of the Chill, but we'll keep all these other things. We'll go ahead and Reach Heaven to shuffle in the Violence, which is a 20 damage card. So that's going to be much better, and then we'll let him hit us, and we're going to Wrath next turn, draw 2 extra cards, probably end up killing him. Hopefully we can get to our heal as well. We can't get to our heal to self-repair, but we could cut through Fate to try to find it. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. I think we'll go ahead and try that. We don't need the Through Violence to kill this guy. he's only at 13. We have definitely have 14 damage in our hand. So we'll discard these to try to get the... Okay, of course we bottom deck the self-repair, so we can't heal this 3 HP, but it's only 3 HP, so... I mean, could we block in? We could actually block in if we really want that. I guess there's no harm in it, right? We'll keep all these attacks with the equilibrium, so it doesn't really matter. And we can block in, so yeah, it doesn't really matter at all. We'll just go ahead and block in because that means we can heal 3. We'll take the heal, of course. And then I guess we'll just Twin Strike to end it. I don't want any of these cards, I don't think. Stack is not going to be good for a while. 18. I mean, I've taken Stack before. We could take the go... Oh. Actually, go for the eyes. We have 2 scrapes. I forgot about that. So go for the eyes is probably worth taking. Because it's a 0 cost. Pretty much any 0 cost is worth taking when you have 2 scrapes, I guess. So we'll go ahead and chill here. I'm thinking... Let's block a little bit here, so why not do this? Oh, interesting. Well, we're not going to be able to draw these with the scrape. We could play... No, we can't play the Cut Through Fate first and then play the scrape. So we're going to discard these out on the off chance that either our Halt or Go for the Eyes is on top as well. We'll probably be able to play something else with Turbo. But let's do this first of all. We didn't discard the Turbo, did we? Oh, we didn't. Okay. So then we can scrape. We scryed away 2 cards that didn't cost 0, so we're going to have more cards that do cost 0. What was that? There was an orange card for some reason. Oh, this one. Okay. So that's an orange card. That'll be nice to get a little bit weakened in there. We can Turbo, Cut Through Fate, see what we're... So we can Cut Through Fate and Cut Through Fate again. We definitely don't want the dash right now. But this is on top. So if we want to Cut Through Fate again, we can, but we could also do something else. We can't check the deck right now, we're looking at this, but I think we have a Storm in there for sure. I think we have an Equilibrium in there. No, we discarded that. We have a Twin Strike for sure. And a Simmering Fury. We have a Self-Repair in there. We might as well take the extra Scry, I suppose. Okay, interesting. So what... I guess we're going to draw one of these and not be able to play it because we're going to draw a card after scrying here. I'm not sure if we... Probably will just draw this top one and discard the other one, I think. We'll probably Indignation next turn, and then... Oh, we don't have any real attacks down here. Well, whatever. I guess we'll just block in next turn. I don't know. So if we Indignation, we'll go into Wrath. This is 14 damage, but that's not gonna help right now. We can Halt, Self-Repair. That's 12 health, which is exactly what he's dealing. So that's actually pretty nice here. We'll just go ahead and do this, and then go Sucker Punch. We don't need to play the Indignation. We don't want to go into Wrath. He's going to deal like a lot more damage. I forgot Sucker Punch is going to deal less damage, so we have an extra couple. Oh, and the Frost. So we have an extra couple health here that we're not losing. Oh, my feet all day long here. Standing desk really gives you a sort of ab workout while you're playing a game. I'm not sure what we take here. I don't think we want any of these, actually. You can... Actually, I hadn't thought about this, but Scry with, like, Reflex and stuff is actually kind of cool. Let's go ahead and take Reflex, because if we Scry it away, then you discard it, so you draw 2 when you Scry away this, which is weird, but cool. I think it's definitely worth it to do that, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's probably worth it. Third Eye can, with the upgrade, can do a lot more. I mean, Scrape with the upgrade is also pretty cool, but what is this? 5 vulnerable? We don't need that. 3 cards? Probably don't need that either. Turbo might be a decent upgrade as well. We could use the extra energy almost always. I think that's probably worth doing. So we have a shop here. We have all for one, which is interesting for sure. Spinning top would have been nice, or unceasing top. Yeah, I think all for one. Oh my word. Could you imagine a zero cost, like, a zero cost defect deck with fasting? That's just broken. That is actually just broken. But we don't have quite the zero cost deck. We have chill and go for the eyes and halt. Like, we need claws and stuff to go for the zero cost deck. I mean, we could take fasting, flash of steel, and flurry of blows, but I think all for one is just too good here. Like, if we're building up to this zero cost deck with like all the zero cost cards from all the classes, then you have to take all for one. Like, if that's offered to you, you just have to take it. I don't think we'll take fasting. I don't think we're quite there yet. This is an interesting hand for sure. We have a lot of skills in our deck actually, so this could be kind of scary. Let's go ahead and play one of these scrapes here. Okay, interesting. I think we'll play the other one as well. I don't think we want to do this. I guess we'll get the storm out of our deck and then just end our turn here. So what did we discard there? Discard is Twin Strike, Simmering Fury, Self-Repair, Cut Through Fate, Third Eye, Cut Through Fate. Okay, so that wasn't great. We would have wanted to play some of those skills for, or some of those actions for sure. Whatever they're called, attacks or whatnot. Unfortunately, draw the reflex instead of discarding it. We can also discard with Scrape. I forgot about that. So this is a really good card in our deck. I didn't even realize how good it was, but we don't even have any discard from hand type cards, but it's actually really good. So let's go ahead and Sucker Punch and then dash. I think getting the HP here is better than shuffling the Through Violence, even though shuffling Through Violence would have been nice for sure. If we could have turboed there, I would have, for sure. Unfortunately, we shuffle our deck just before All for One comes into our hand, which is a little bit annoying, but All for One, or Go for the Eyes, is getting us some weakened here, which is also nice. And we draw this reflex when we don't want to draw it, ever. I guess we could play the All for One to get the Go for the Eyes back in our hand, but I think I'd rather play the Footwork and the Reach for Heaven. I don't think we need to do the block potion right now because our self-repair will heal 7 at the end anyway. We get 2 block here, so we're only taking 8. Should be fine. Alright, let's see here. So we have 3... I forgot about the Through Violence costing 0. That's kind of funny. That Scrape can get that, and also All for One can get that. Oh no, it can't. All for One can't get that because it's Exhaust. If we can find a Spoon, that would be kind of cool. Could break down our deck into just like a bunch of Reach Heavens and All for Ones and Scrapes and just infinitely play the Through Violence. That would be hilarious. That is very funny, actually. Let's go ahead and start with a Scry to get rid of some non-zero cost cards. I always forget that you draw one, and then I end up drawing it when I don't mean to. Okay, let's get rid of both of these, I think. Okay, now we're gonna Scrape, and we have 2 zero cost cards down here, so Scrape should be doing some work. I mean, we could turbo first, actually. and then Third Eye to like get rid of, like, to make sure that we draw both of these. Because if we guarantee the through violence, then we have lethal. So I think it's, wait, we have lethal already, don't we? Yeah, we have lethal already. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, we didn't play the stupid heal. That was dumb. Well, we could have played the heal, but we didn't. This is on our third turn. Yeah, we should have waited probably and played the heal. This is interesting because it costs 0 when it's upgraded. This also costs 0 when it's upgraded, but we're definitely not taking that. It applies 99 vulnerable, which is pretty nice, for sure. We don't have any other vulnerable, right? Oh, we have indignation. Indignation is a little bit terrible in our deck, though. I don't know if it's worth like taking this and then trying to upgrade it, and then could just take the deflect. I don't know if that's worth it either, though. I'm actually not sure here. I think deflect could be nice. We're a defect. We're gonna deflect the defect. It's catchy. We do need a little bit of block, and the footwork certainly helps it. That's for sure. Centennial Puzzle, not bad at all. Of course, this is in our opening hand. I feel like I'm gonna hate this card now that I said it's so good. So, I guess we'll go for or Cut Through Fate first, just to see what we have here. I don't know if we need to play this combat. So either we could play another Cut Through Fate and draw potentially another nice card to play, or we can dash here. I think let's see what the cards have to offer. So the cards don't have anything offering that's worth 1 and worth playing right now. So let's see what okay, well that's not great. That might have been a bad play. We probably should have played the dash instead. We didn't want to have the 0-for-1. We wanted to play that when we get these cards back, but yeah. Not a big deal. I'm not sure if we should even do Third Eye, if we should just double scrape and see if we get, well, we're gonna get those if we double scrape for sure. I guess let's just do that. I mean, the other scrape doesn't really seem worth it right now. I guess we could Third Eye, get rid of these two, and then scrape to see if we can get some. I don't know. The only card that's worth it is go for the eyes, or if we got to the reflex, that would also be nice. But then we would have 0 energy. Oh no, we would have 3 energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of these two. Scrape. Okay, we unfortunately did not draw. And we got rid of the 0-for-1 again. We did not draw the reflex, so we did not destroy it, so we didn't get 2 extra cards. So we're gonna play the chill just to get that, but other than that, we're not gonna play the turbo, because maybe we will play the turbo to get these 2. We did just shuffle our deck, so it's probably fine, actually. Go ahead and play these. This guy's gonna split open, but it will not be too bad. They're both 24, but we're in Wrath now, and we're probably gonna get enough damage to kill them. So we got a little bit of damage, not too much damage. We can go ahead and Indignation, which will certainly help finish these guys off. Not quite finishing them off, but I guess we could draw the... No, we didn't draw the eyes. Oh, we did draw the eyes. Nice. I don't know why I discarded like that. That was kind of weird. You know, Eviscerate Eviscerate weirdly works with Scrape and Scry as well. Discard is pretty good. Yeah, Discard is just insane with Scrape. Yeah, I never even thought about this, but this is really cool. Did we not get a heal last time? Weird. I don't think upgrading all for one is worth doing. We might just want to upgrade the Scrapes, because those seem like probably just our best cards, honestly. Like, the Scrape is doing so much work. And we don't even care that it's getting zero cost cards, really. I mean, we do somewhat, but I don't think the Storm stuff is, like, even worth it anymore. Like, I would get rid of it if I could. So let's definitely go for the eyes. I think that's a no-brainer. So Turbo isn't too bad here for sure. Although Equilibrium... I wish I could switch the order of these two. I think I'm going to get rid of the Turbo and just keep the Equilibrium and play it right now. We'll get the block, we'll block in, we'll keep these cards for next turn. Seems decent right now, to me at least. Can definitely see a world where we take the Turbo there, but... or take nothing, or take the rest of it, you know? So we have Indignation in our hand, which means we can go into Wrath right now. But do we have the damage? So this is going to be... Indignation. I don't think we quite have the damage to kill them if we only have 2 energy. Yeah, we don't have the energy to kill them, so... I think instead we go for the dash. Is Scrape worth playing here? Scrape could... There's no discard thing in here. Scrape could get Chill, Halt, or Deflect, which doesn't help at all, I guess. Oh, why did I play it then? That was kind of dumb. Scrape doesn't help at all. Let's play it. That was kind of silly. Certainly all for one seems good here. Funnily enough, Scrape draws 2 cards. But if we do this first, then we won't be able to all for one. We could Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate all for one actually does quite a bit. Because we can discard... No, we can discard 1, draw 1, and then all for one them both back. Well, we're not going to get both of them back, but... I guess... We don't even care to draw these. Why do I care? Yeah, this is kind of dumb. Wait. I just discarded with Scry, and this did not go down. Scry says you may discard any of them. This one says for each card discarded this turn. It doesn't say from your hand. That's weird. I have no idea why that doesn't work. It totally should work based on everything I know about the game. Well, at least we can turbo into Eviscerate. I don't know. Oh, we should have healed. Dang it. Rage is not bad in a zero-cost deck by any means. You get a bunch of zero-cost attacks, you could just play them all Rage and just get a bunch of... I really want to remove like 8 cards from our deck, honestly. Like... Seems like we would do pretty well if there were like less cards in our deck. I think we're going to Equilibrium here. I don't really see a world in which we're like ever playing all for one here. Go ahead and do this so that we don't take any damage, even too. 10 health was very convenient for that guy to have. Alright, let's see here. We can scrape someone and then... Well, we're gonna overdraw if we scrape, actually. We could cut first. Chill is not too bad. We don't need the footwork right now, though. I always forget you draw one. Can scrape again. Or should we all for one? Wait, well, there's no zero cost cards in our deck, so I don't think all for one is probably worth playing right here. Okay, so that actually... Okay, so the thingy... The scrapes do discard the cards, which is nice to know for the Eviscerate. So we can halt here, we can turbo, we can all for one, can halt again, can cut through Fate here, can get rid of this, go ahead and draw that turbo again, do that. Go ahead and play the Eviscerate to win. We again didn't heal because I forgot, but we're okay. Apparently we don't need to heal because we keep forgetting and it keeps being fine. Just Lucky is just amazing in our deck, honestly. So this is certainly a nice opening hand with the scrape. Go ahead and scrape right away. Definitely want to kill this guy as fast as possible. No, our Eviscerate. It will cost so little, though. That's sad. We can chill out here. Chill out, dude. Yeah, you chill out right now. We're gonna get 4 block from this, another 3 from here, another 4 from here, so we're already blocking in. We don't need to play the turbo because we have nothing in our hand. This is where the Unceasing Top would have been nice, but... Obviously we didn't buy it, so we shouldn't be thinking about it too much. Channel 1 orb for each slot, that's kind of a nice potion. All for one looks good here for sure. Yay, we get to play ourselves prepare. Maybe. Well, we're gonna all for one our turbo back, which will be nice. Let's scrape first to see if we can shuffle some more in. Okay, well, we didn't get any of these 3, which is a bit unfortunate, or even the reflex, which would have been nice as well. But I hope the scry at least works with the reflex. That would be really upsetting if it didn't. Definitely gonna play that. I definitely want to play the third eye. Let's get rid of the storm and maybe the rage too. I don't think we need the rage next turn. We'll deflect, we'll halt. I don't think we'll indignation because like we don't need the wrath to kill this guy, and he might hurt us more if we do the wrath. Always with the reflex in hand instead of... So annoying. I think we'll just get rid of this. The Captain's Wheel saving us here. Well, not really saving us, but at least it's doing something. Should be able to block in enough and just get through this. Yeah, so we have a dash here, we have a cut through Fate. That'll be... We can indignation and then dash to just make sure we kill him. I don't know if the other one was lethal too, probably was, but... So, apparently the scry does not trigger the Eviscerate, which is quite upsetting. So we're not gonna take more scry. I still don't know if it triggers the reflex. I'm assuming it does, but I don't know for sure because we managed to miss it every time. I think we'll just skip here. I mean, Cut Through Fate seems good, but also it doesn't actually work with what we want it to work with. Rage could be decent here. Let's see who we're fighting. Hexaghost. Eviscerate might be the play, actually. Because Eviscerate will help us finish him off sooner. Although, instead, we could upgrade this Scrape to see more cards. That might be better. More Scrape, more... Yeah, I think more Scrape is just better. Our deck is sort of built around this Scrape. I like Scrape. Scrape is a good card. I don't think I liked Scrape before. Every single time. When will we ever be able to reflex? Seriously. We're definitely not going to Simmering because we don't want to be trapped in Hexagos's hell. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. Let's go ahead and take this Essence of Dark, actually. That seems like it's going to be kind of fun. Twin Strike here. We're not going to play these because we don't want to go into Wrath because he'll deal double damage to us. And I don't think we have enough stuff to deal with the double damage. Yeah, so he's doing 7 times 6, which is a lot of damage. 42 damage, so like half our health. And we really don't have that many things to fight against it. I guess we can Scrape to see what we see. Okay, that's not bad, for sure. Chill... Oh, Chill is gonna pop these, right? I don't know. I guess we can get rid of that. I guess we should Footwork before we do anything just to get this deflect up right. We don't want to waste any of our block. And we probably should Chill for the block, right? Probably worth doing. I don't know if we need to turbo this turn, though. I guess we'll just get rid of these darks. I mean, it would have been nice to keep them, but... I mean, we could turbo to play Reach Heaven, which is a Through Violence, which is probably going to be like 40 damage when we get the Wrath going at some point here, but... I don't know, is it worth a Void in our deck is the real question. I mean, we have quite a few ways. Oh wait, does Void say when you draw this? Yeah, whenever you draw this card. So when you Scrape Void, you still get the -1 energy, which is kind of annoying. We could still Scry it though, which would mean that we don't get the -1 energy when we see it. But it's, I mean, look how good we are at scrying the reflex, right? I don't know, it's probably worth playing, I'm not sure. It's pretty close here. Through Violence is obviously a good card in our deck in general, so... That was a lot of damage. So we're gonna wait on the Through Violence until... It's interesting that this says this turn, because... That means if we shuffle in the Eviscerate and it costs 0, then we can get it back with All for 1, which is pretty weird. Can we draw here? No, we can't draw here. Which I would have liked to... I guess we don't need the Rage. We have the Captain's Wheel and he's only doing 4, so we really don't need the Rage. I don't know why I need the Rage so badly. I have the Rage for Rage, I guess. All for 1, we should definitely play this turn. Because if we're... I mean, let's see what we have in here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that cost 0. So if we play this right now, we will have a full hand, but only a full hand, only just. So I think there's no reason not to play this right now. I guess we could play the Halt first. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're losing our block anyway, but... The only card that doesn't cost 2 is Third Eye here. We can Just Lucky. So the other one in here is that 0 cost card, so... I don't know, maybe we want the third... Maybe we don't want that at the beginning. I mean, I don't see why not play these. I guess we could play the Turbo... Oh, we could have actually done something cute there and kept the block cards and then played the equilibrium. I didn't even think about doing that. We could have also done some other cheeky things with, like, well, we can't actually shuffle our deck with Scry, but yeah, we could have been a little bit cheekier here. Through Violence gets us 4 energy, so we could play the dash and the equilibrium, I suppose. It's probably worth doing, actually. Just to keep these 2 cards, I suppose. Third Eye is pretty good to start with, for sure. He has 67 block, and he's dealing 4 damage. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Well, I guess that's what happens, right? Let's go ahead and Rage first. Just Lucky. Yes, get rid of it. Thank you. Cut Through Fate, I suppose. Well, we could take Go for the Eyes. I don't think we need the halt, at least for a while. Go for the Eyes is certainly going to be helpful next turn on him. And then I think we go ahead and Third Eye just to see what's going on here. So let's get rid of the... Wait. Oh, this is annoying, because now we're going to draw... Yeah, this is annoying. If we get rid of this, then we're going to draw these 2. And I don't want to draw the Scrape with 0 energy. But if we don't get rid of this, then we're going to draw it, and we won't be able to discard it, and we won't be able to use it. Well, we could go for the turbo play, actually. It's not actually a terrible idea. And we get to see... It doesn't discard. What? Are you kidding me? It doesn't actually draw. It is discarded. Scry says discard them. What the heck? That's so dumb. How does Scry not work with discard? It literally says discard them. Whatever. Well, Scrape does work with discard, so there's that. How many Scrape targets do we have in here? We have Turbo and Deflect. Is there anything... We definitely want to draw the All for 1, so we should maybe Cut Through Fate first to see if we can't... Okay, so we're going to get the All for 1. We're going to get rid of these Ammunition because we're not going to want to draw that. We're going to Scrape. We're going to get the Turbo, and then we'll play the Turbo, then play the Deflect, play the All for 1. Okay, now we can actually do the Equilibrium thing and keep these some of the block cards here. We could even keep the Turbo if we wanted to. Yeah, I think we do want to. So let's go ahead and play that one. We'll keep the Rage too. I think we'll play the Just Lucky. Even though it's just giving us a little block and dealing a little bit of damage, but... I don't think we need to keep the halt. Guess we could, but we don't want to draw, like... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. So if we play the Equilibrium now, we have 7 cards in hand. So then we're only going to draw 3 cards, and I would like to draw my 5 cards. So I think I will play the halt, and I guess the Deflect. I don't know. I can't afford the Sucker Punch, so I think keeping the Turbo in it for next turn, keeping the Rage for next turn, the Scrape and stuff, is pretty good, nice. It would be nice to go into... Can you stop? Into Wrath at this point. Let's go ahead and Cut Through Fate, see what we get here. So we have a Deflect on top, we have a Reach for Heaven on top. I think I'll get rid of the Reach for Heaven. And then we'll play this. Oh, should have played the Rage first, but it doesn't really matter because it's not even attacking here. is kind of annoying again, but it's fine. Ugh, we discarded the Eviscerate, even though we discarded cards. How does it not cost 0 now? Because we discarded 3 cards at least. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't say it costs 0, because it would be nice to know whether or not it works. We're not gonna draw that, so I guess we'll draw it next turn. Probably worth drawing next turn, right? I don't know. So we have 27 damage here. I guess we'll just go ahead and play the 27 damage. We're not, like, struggling or anything. We don't want to retain that annoying card, the reflex one, because we want to discard it with what is it called? Scrape. Alright, we lost an energy there, which is not great. Scrape doesn't draw anything, which is also not great. Cut Through Fate does draw something, but we can't play the All for One if we draw it. What we can do is we can... No, we can't scrape, and then we're gonna draw 5, then. It's pretty annoying. And we're gonna lose an energy if we scrape, because we're gonna draw the Void. So this is pretty frustrating, honestly, this whole situation here. I guess we'll just cut. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of the Void here. We'll get rid of the Strike, or the Twin Strike, I think, too. And then we'll just go ahead and Simmering Fury. We probably are okay to take the damage because we're gonna heal some from the... We're gonna heal full, actually, because of the... This is just a regular... this is not Ascension or anything, so we're gonna heal full. Draw 2 extra cards, so we can... We draw the Void, which is super annoying. I guess we can Equilibrium and just pass. It will exhaust this, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. It's honestly probably the play here. We don't lose any HP from doing this, so... Oh, I didn't even realize the burn went away. We do lose 1 HP here, but it doesn't matter. We heal full again. Oh, I didn't even realize we had lethal. So we didn't need to do that at all. But, whatever. I think Reboot is a pretty nice card that costs 0 that we want to draw, for sure. Shuffle all your cards is pretty nice sometimes when you have, like, when you have the All for One in the first hand or something like that. You want to shuffle all your cards to, get it later. So we're playing a 0-cost deck, so we don't necessarily need this extra energy. We can empty Cage here, I think. I think we'll get rid of... So we want to get rid of things that we can't just play and never have them again. So we want to prioritize longer fights here, so I think we'll get rid of things like Twin Strike, which we don't need Twin Strike in our deck at all. I think we'll keep... I don't know if I would keep the Eviscerate if I had the choice to get rid of it, but we don't... Like, it's not the worst card with, like, the Scrapes. If we didn't have the Scry stuff, it would be better. I think we'll get rid of the Twin Strike. Do we have... We don't have that much week. We have this week and we have this week. I'm not sure if this week is worth getting rid of. Maybe we get rid of the Indignation instead. I think that might be okay. I mean, Equilibrium and Dash are not great cards either, for sure. But they're big block, and sometimes we need that big block. So I think maybe get rid of Indignation. Just because I think Simmering might be a little bit better for certain plays, like Equilibrium. Equilibrium Simmering Fury is not a bad combination by any stretch. I think we'll get rid of the Indignation. I don't know. It's pretty close. We're fighting Champ, but this is just regular Champ, so it should be okay. This is a shop. Campfire, Elite Campfire looks pretty cute here, but maybe this way is slightly more fruitful. We could also go this way. This is not a bad way either. Could take 3 elites on that path. Even a shop here. We do have a bit of healing in our deck by itself, so I think this might be the path here. I mean, question marks are potential elites, but I do think we're decent. We have a decent deck here. I'm not sure if I want to say a good deck yet, but we have a decent deck. So let's go ahead and cut first before we reboot. I don't think we want the reach. Don't think we want the just lucky either. Equilibrium. Thinking about a reboot. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, all of them. We still draw the reflex. The reflex. Are you kidding me? What a joke. Okay, so scrape seems pretty good here for sure. Let's go ahead and scrape. What goes in the discard here? We get rid of self-repair, which is kind of annoying. Storm we don't care about. And a footwork, which we also don't care about too much. Let's go ahead and chill and just lucky. We don't need to gain the extra energy. Let's just discard that. We don't need that right now. That stupid reflex is always in our hand, I swear. Playing the daily with this custom draft of diverse cards, which is kind of fun. All for one seems pretty good here. We can get back deflect, just lucky, rage, turbo. Fortunately, there's no draw in this hand. Otherwise, we could do a lot more with this. But we can always play the eviscerate with the turbo. Can also get rid of this. Scrape will be nice soon. We can turbo, eviscerate, third eye. Probably get rid of both of these. Maybe leave the wrath actually. And then I guess just block it, doesn't really matter. Although he is cursing us right now with the whole like, you cannot play skills, but, or non-attacks, but. So maybe the wrath isn't the best thing in the world, but of course, off the top, why not? Why not? Okay, so that was sort of a meh draw. Oh, we probably shouldn't have played that. That deflect did not need to be played, and we shuffled it dazed in for no reason, apparently. It's fine. We definitely have lethal here. I mean, it's unfortunate that we can't do the Healy bit, but we don't have any damage, so it's not that unfortunate, I guess. Oh, I thought that was lethal. Whoopsie. Not that unfortunate, I guess. Expertise. Expertise is pretty nice. Yeah, expertise can help a lot here. We have a lot of zero-cost cards, so we play a lot of cards in our hand. So having the expertise to draw the rest of them, and then like basically use the... Ooh. So really early apparitions. We haven't really been taking that much damage here. It's interesting apparitions with like scrape, for example. Like you're not drawing the apparitions in your first draw necessarily. And with the scrying stuff, and keeping the apparitions like the turns that you need them is pretty nice. I don't know, it's making our deck a little bit too big, I think. I think it's probably making our deck a little bit too big to take them. We're not taking any damage in these fights, as far as I can see, so We only took that 1 damage once. We don't have any strikes to defend, so I don't think we're taking Simplicity. Let's see, what card do we want to remove? Probably something at the top here. Dash, maybe, or Sucker Punch also is pretty bad here. Yeah, I think maybe Sucker Punch. Actually, we can't really play the Dash that often. We do have the Turbo upgraded, though. Let's get rid of the Sucker Punch, I think. Visit the shop, see what we see. The Tantrum. We have a Preserved Insect here, which is pretty sick, too. Oh, I did not see this. Madness. That is certainly a good card in our deck. It can be upgraded to be 0 cost, and it can reduce something to be 0 cost so that we can get it back with like All for One. We can get it with Scrape. It's pretty nice. So I think we're 100% taking this. Secret Weapon is also really good in a Scrape All for One deck. Get the Scrape, get the All for One. Oh, Preserved Insect. Like, we were planning to take 3 elites here, and that is a lot of HP. And we're even in Act 2, like the beginning of Act 2, so this is going to get some serious value. I think this might be slightly better than Secret Weapon, even the Secret Weapon seems pretty good. Cards aren't terrible too. I like Auto Shields as a card, but I don't think it's good in this deck necessarily. Warcry costs 0. Tantrum is always good, of course. I don't think Defragment is good here. We definitely could remove, but I think Preserved Intellect is going to get the most value out of everything here. Especially since we're planning to take those 3 elites, so yeah. If I wasn't planning to take the 3 elites, then I might not take the Preserved Insect there. Eviscerate can drop one of them, but... well, we could drop 2 of them with Liquid Memories and Eviscerate, which is kind of funny, and I kind of want to do it just because it's kind of funny. Goodbye, birdies. Oh no, wait, okay, we're gonna discard this because even though the Scry doesn't actually do anything, because this card is broken, because the game is broken. This should draw me 2 cards when I scry it away. You may discard any of them. Oh, it says on the card if this card is discarded from your hand. I spent a very long time upset about that for quite literally no reason, because it says on the card that it doesn't work. Oh boy. That was kind of silly of me. But, yeah, apparently it does work, but it doesn't work because... well, it doesn't work, because it's not in our hand. Thankfully, the Scrape works with it. I think. I don't actually remember if we played that yet. If we managed to get that together yet. Chill is pretty nice here. Gives us some block. We can deflect and halt for sure. Excuse me. We're gonna cut to see if we have some 0 cost cards up here. So we have an Expertise, we have a Reboot. Both of those are excellent cards. We'll go ahead and take both of those, I think. Reboot shuffles all the cards, even the cards in your hand. So I don't really want to play that right now. Let's play the Cut Through Fate right now. To draw the Expertise maybe first. Madness also on top here, which is interesting for sure. I think maybe we Expertise to see if we can get the Turbo and then Reboot. We didn't get the Turbo, so I mean, we could Reboot or we could just pass. I think I'm just gonna pass here. A little bit unfortunately. I would have liked to play the Turbo and then play some of those cards, because those are some nice cards, but but we're gonna be fine here, I think. We have the extra block from Captain's Wheel. These guys aren't even attacking us. We're totally fine. Rage, of course, we're gonna play. We're gonna start with a turbo just because Scrape will shuffle our deck, so. Double up the Rage. Grab some Halt on here. Go ahead and... we could dash, or we could just reboot and use this for energy to play our 4 cards. Maybe dash, Equilibrium, reboot, and just keep the 4 cards that we have in our hand. Can even just Lucky for some extra bang. I don't really want to keep these cards, to be honest, but it's something, I guess. All for One can probably get us back at least the Just Lucky and maybe more. Okay, so we can go ahead and Scrape, I guess, to discard some stuff. We're not gonna draw all the cards though, so I don't think we're gonna discard them. I guess if we just play 3 attacks over here, that will be fine, right? So if we try to get those some 0 costs... Okay, there we go. There we go. This is nice. So let's go ahead and... Okay, this is also nice, for sure. And then we can Scrape on this boy. Go ahead and All for One. Get back our attacks. Well, he's dead. He's dead, guys. We don't need to worry about scrying, he's dead. This is slightly interesting, but not that interesting. Rebound is almost more interesting. Because you can, with this deck, you can like rebound the All for One, you can rebound the 0 cost to draw them with Scrape and play them again. You can rebound the Reflex and then play it with Scrape. That's actually, I'm gonna take rebound because I can do that. And I finally want to know if it actually works. We're gonna go elite here. Because we took the Preserved Insect, of course. Interesting draw here. Kind of just want to reboot. I think I'm just going to reboot. Okay, interesting. Not the best draw. I guess we can do this. Storm, Madness, and then Equilibrium we block in fully, and the Equilibrium now costs 0, so we get it back. It's a pretty nice card to cost 0 for sure. Retaining our hand for 0, that's pretty nice for sure. Now the stupid thing, I understand the Reflex now. Discard from your hand. But Eviscerate says each card discarded this turn. Not from your hand, just this turn. But still, if I cut through Fate and scry away 2 cards, it doesn't reduce the cost of Eviscerate. Which seems sort of stupid to me, at least. I'm not sure. If we footworked first, would that be increased by 3? I don't think it would be, but maybe it would be. I don't actually know. Not too sure on that front. I think we should rebound the Cut Through Fate, maybe? I'm not sure we want to draw either of these, but maybe the third eye is actually pretty decent here. Taking a bit of damage for sure. I don't think the self-repair this early is worth taking. The simmering is going to hurt us too much, so... this is 18 damage, so we're going to take 5, but maybe we can get the self-repair up and then it will be less. We'll have a nice Captain's Wheel next turn. Interesting draw here for sure. We can scrape out all these cards, which is pretty nice for sure. Go ahead and play these. We're not going to scry it because then we'll shuffle with the scrape, and we don't want to shuffle, we want to all for one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, so that's perfect. Excellent. This is exactly what I wanted to do. And we can turbo, we can all for one. I probably should have counted the 0 cost cards. Oh, eviscerate and turbo. No, that sucks. But we could have done something about it. Dang it. We could have played the dash or we couldn't play the cut through fate, but we could have played the dash and then drawn one more. But still, equilibrium is also kind of nice to play here. We can get a second, or we don't have a rage going. I was gonna say a second rage going, but we don't even have one rage going. We can just lucky, and then I think we'll go ahead and expertise right now. Yeah, let's do it. Expertise right now. Void, are you kidding me? Well, we have turbo, so it's okay. And then we can cut. Ooh, scrape. Let's get scrape. Even though, yeah, okay. So we would have drawn the just lucky, so not getting rid of it was not grounds for like getting it with scrape by any means. Just go ahead and scrape here. Eviscerate, very nice, very nice. Go ahead and scrape again. Equilibrium again. Absolutely hilarious. Wow, we shuffled there? I guess we double scraped. We have lethal here, so it doesn't really matter what we do. Oh, we didn't heal! Ah, why do I keep doing that? Let's see here. If we were doing the power deck, we would take the Inflame or the Amplify, but we're not doing the power deck, so I don't think we need to do that. Again, the Scry does not do what we thought it did, so we're not going to take the Scry. Even though Cut Through Fate is a pretty decent card. For sure. We'll take the Chill here for sure. Go ahead and Rage, I guess. Even though it's doing nothing here. Get to block in. Oh, wait. Equilibrium would have let us keep those blocks. And the Rage. Yeah, okay, I should have just played this and then ended my turn. Yep. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, well, we'll be able to retain nothing. It's okay. Don't mind retaining nothing. Make him weak, I suppose. We can Third Eye and then Cut Through Fate, I think is probably the order we want to do this in. Oh, Expertise is very nice here. Scrape is also, of course, very nice. I think we'll get rid of the Cut. Oh, if we do the Cut Through Fate and then get the Expertise and play it, then we're really hoping we get the Turbo. Otherwise, we can't do anything. So maybe we should get rid of the Scrape because the ideal world is that we get the Turbo, and this is, I guess this is both 5 cards, isn't it? Well, I guess this is slightly better because it's actually drawing real cards versus, oh, we're just discarding them anyway, right? So unless they cost 0, so I guess Scrape is better than Expertise here. Weird. I guess Scrape also synergizes with Eviscerate if you, well, no, because we don't have any 0 cost draw. Oh, yes, we do. So it does. It's even better. Okay, so I rescind my oh, there we go. Wait, how does this work? Oh, if you draw this as the 4th or 5th card, it costs 0. That is so cool. Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's awesome. We're gonna go ahead and just lucky on him, because then we can do some more damage and get some more of that down. This is 13 block. They're doing 16 damage, but I'd like to play the self-repair, but it's fine. We'll draw some cards. It'll be nice. Oh, we're gonna draw too many cards, unfortunately. Oh no, we don't have the thing in here, so it doesn't matter actually. We don't have the all for one. We discarded it, so. Start with the rage for sure. I guess we'll storm, footwork, madness, turbo is sort of my plan. Madness, turbo, reach heaven, dash, and then reboot to draw some more cards. Reach heaven again for sure. We'll do that. Third eye to scry. Get rid of that stupid card. We'll keep this on top because we want to play it before we're done here. Guess we'll play the halt, why not? We don't have any retain or anything up, so. This deck's looking pretty nice. I mean, we're playing an easier sort of mode right now, so. That is also something to keep in mind. We can discard that, I suppose. Play this to get our energy, or sorry, get our HP back. That's what I'm trying to say. And then, is this lethal with the reach heaven and the go for the eyes? Yeah, it is lethal. Nice. Healed just in time. We have this here. I don't think any of these are worth taking. I think we'll just go ahead and get our singing bowl to give us more HP. So let's see, what can we upgrade? Oh, the madness for sure. The madness is the upgrade here. 0 cost madness is so much better than 1 cost madness, because if it lands on a 1 cost, then we're saving money rather than we're saving energy rather than spending it. Double scrape. Could also equilibrium Simmering Fury. That is a possible option here for sure. So he's dealing 21. I don't want to draw cards, which is why I'm going to do that. I would take the extra 8 damage, but I don't want to draw 3 more cards with the Centennial and like overdraw. I'd much rather have this work out like this. Oh, all for 1 is 0 cost? Well, that's ridiculous. That's just absurd. We don't want to play the reboot until we're absolutely done. So we're really hoping to kill him this turn. We need to be able to draw 5 cards, though. It's the sort of problem here. Yeah, I guess we can third eye. Let's see here. We want to get the turbo to get more energy is the thing. We're gonna get those back with all for 1 anyway, so. Can probably survive a couple turns at least. So how many cards are in here? 11 cards. So let's cut to see more of these before we... Okay, so we're gonna really try to get this turbo here. Fortunately, it's not looking too likely. Oh, okay, perfect. Turbo, rage, chill, and then before we draw our other 5 cards, we're gonna... I think we're gonna rebound the all for 1, actually. Or we should storm first. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll rebound the all for 1. Get these cards. Be able to play these. It's pretty nice. and then we can scrape for the 5, which will not shuffle our deck. Very nice, very nice. I wonder if we discarded the reflex there. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like we did, and we didn't draw 2 extra cards, which makes me sad, but also I understand why. Oh, we didn't play that thing. It's fine. We're only lacking 4 HP, so... Empty Fist isn't too bad. I do need an empty from Wrath, if I ever go into Wrath. It might be worth taking, just to have an empty. I think it is probably worth taking at least 1 empty in this situation. Chill is for sure very nice here. We can play everything with Turbo if we want to. Probably worth doing, actually. Go ahead and try to... Well, let's see here. This is 21 damage plus the 10. We could kill this guy right out. It's actually pretty nice to do. Even though this is usually the guy you want to kill first, because he does the whole... You cannot attack this turn, and then you're kind of screwed when that happens. Get to draw some with the Centennial. Let's see here. We're gonna play the self-repair so that the madness doesn't go on it, and then we're just gonna go ahead and madness. Okay, madness on third eye, not too bad for sure. Ooh, okay, so we can finally test this. Let's get rid of that. Let's play the scrape. I don't even care what's going on. I don't even care about any of you. I just want to test whether Reflex draws us cards. So do we have a few enough cards in our hand that we can do this? I think so. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. The Reflex discards, and we draw 2 more cards. Excellent, excellent. Good to know. Okay. I really care about this. Play the Just Lucky. I think we will get rid of that. And then we either reboot or we expertise. I'm not sure which. I think we're gonna reboot here. Okay, Turbo Equilibrium, not too bad here, because that keeps the all for one. We're not going to play the all for one, because keeping it next turn means that any 0-cost card we play, we can go ahead and play another time. Oh, but we're entangled. So we can't play any attacks, which means we can't play the all for one, which means this was all pointless. Perfect. This is just awesome. We do have a lot of block for some reason. Oh, Captain's Wheel, right? Yeah, I think it's Captain's Wheel. We'll go ahead and Simmering. We don't have... You're not going to keep these, unfortunately, which would have been nice, but we'll probably be able to kill them with our Wrath and +2 cards and everything. Hopefully draw some scrapes and whatnot. Hopefully we don't draw the Void off the top. We did draw the Void off the top, but that's how it goes. Oh, we should have played this first 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and scry. We'll get rid of this non-zero cost, and then scrape. Just Lucky will help a lot. Get rid of that, obviously. I don't know if we want to rebound the Halt. I guess it's probably a decent idea. I mean, the Halt is a pretty good card when we're in Wrath, so 0 cost, gain 11, but... Oh, well, he's gonna die next turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter what we did. You can just sort of... You can just, flex on him. So these are all terrible, so we're gonna go ahead and take the max 2. We want the 3rd elite here. Maybe even 4 elites with this question mark. Who knows? elites can be in question marks now. Did you know that? We'll go ahead and scrape the bird. Madness on Dash is actually a pretty decent card to Madness, and then we'll reboot. Footwork. Oh wait, Expertise is probably worth playing here. Somehow we managed to get the Reflex back. Don't ask me how. This card will not leave me alone. It really does not want me to have picked it up, I think. We'll cut through Fate to get rid of the Empty Fist, I think. Don't think we need this either, so... That's certainly interesting, but I think we're gonna scrape instead. Eviscerate, very nice. We can Footwork, Storm, and Halt. Don't think the Simmering is like... I don't think we're gonna kill them next turn, is what I'm thinking. So, I don't think the Simmering is going to be worth it. It's going to deal us damage rather than save us turns and energy and whatnot. Thankfully, we can play the All for One here. We even get to play some zero cost cards. Can discard this so that we draw it with All for One, which is kind of cool. Go ahead and self-repair here, because I think All for One is close to lethal. Dash for sure is really nice. We could Rage, I don't think it really matters here, but... we will keep that? No, we'll get rid of it, I think. Deflect, Halt, Rebound with the Nunchaku. It's kind of nice. We can Turbo here. Even if we draw the Void, it's probably better than... I'm not sure actually if it's better. I'm not sure actually about that play. We do have the Hex, so it is kind of terrible actually. Okay, go for the Eyes is nice for sure. We can Rebound the Turbo and then scrape. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Just leave him alone, he's dead. We could Steam Barrier here. Steam Barrier, not too bad. Although Dagger Throw, that has a discard on it, and we do desperately need to discard this stupid card sometimes. Actually, Prepared would be so good in our deck. I think I'm going to take the Steam Barrier instead. We do need a little bit more block, I think. Sometimes we end up taking damage when we don't need to, really. So, I don't know about this specifically. We don't have any draw, so I guess we're just going to Madness on the third eye. I don't really like it, but... So I think we get rid of both of these, and then we take the All for One and as many zero costs as we can next turn. Sort of deal. Just attack him because there's no reason not to. I mean, attacking this person does nothing here, so... Of course we draw the Reflex right away. Oh my word, the Reflex is such a weird card in our deck. This is certainly very nice. We can go ahead and Rage, we can chill. We can try the Scrape even before the All for One, which is nice for sure. We can get some zero cost probably in the discard. Don't get any zero cost in the discard except for Eviscerate, which is very, very nice. And then we can All for One, I guess. This is a little bit scary to hit him on, but I think it's probably fine. We can weaken him and deflect, and we can even third eye. Forgot about third eye. Scrape is going to be nice next turn. We can self-repair probably next turn. Although Halt, I don't know if is worth keeping there. Maybe self-repair isn't worth keeping too. And Rage and Just Lucky just to get some extra block here. Although we don't even need it here. Nunchaku almost triggered, making us be able to rebound, but not quite. I'm gonna get a pillow for my feet. That's nice. Pillow for your feet is always nice for sure. Let's go ahead and... I don't know if we want to cut through fate. I think let's turbo and steam barrier before we scrape. Maybe we should cut. Do I want any of these cards? That's really the question that I need to answer. And I don't think I really need any of these cards, so I'm just gonna scrape. We'll discard a bunch of them, but it doesn't really matter. And then I don't know if the dash is worth playing here, or the cut. We might just, I don't know, rebound, we might not get the right cards, right? So, I guess we'll take the reach, because that could draw us the thingy. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Eviscerate, very good here for sure. Can storm, equilibrium, and oh, we don't need to play the deflect. We could have kept that for next turn, but it's fine. We'll probably be fine. I think we triggered Nunchaku that turn when we didn't even need it. Oh, actually, we did need it. We spent all our energy, so. I guess I'll take my words back. Should we dash and steam barrier, or should we try for the cut through fate? I think probably the dash and steam barrier is going to be just better overall in the long run. A little bit of damage, a little bit of block. We're not gonna take any damage. Have the 7 health up anyway. This is very annoying. I hate this card, and this card sucks too. But we don't need that damage, or we don't need that energy, so it doesn't really matter anyway. I suppose it doesn't matter if we're gonna kill him. These are not good in our deck. We're just gonna take the extra 3rd elite. Well, we meet again. Guess we can deflect, we can equilibrium to make sure that we at least keep the cards that we draw here. Scrape Eviscerate is something that I always want to see, but will never see for some reason. Please turbo me. Ooh, we got the discard on the reflex, which is nice. Double up on the eyes and getting this at 0 is very nice. We'll keep these cards in our hand. Oh. I should have played the halt, the rebound, the eviscerate. Oh, it wouldn't have cost 0 anyway. We're gonna play the storm right now, and we're gonna keep these in our hand for next turn, because we don't need the block right now, and might as well just keep the rebound. I mean, we can't throw it away anyway, even if we wanted to, so. Let's think here. We have a scrape in here actually. I thought we didn't, but we do. We have an all for 1 in here as well. Can't draw anything. We can rebound the rage if we want to, but I think I'll just rage first. I think we'll rebound our just lucky maybe. Scrape on top. I would have liked to draw that. Do we need to play the seam barrier is the other question, I guess. No, is the answer. So we won't play it because it'll decrease the block by 1. So no need to decrease that block, we'll just not play it. Okay, so we have this scrape here. That's the only draw that we have. The turbo and the madness are in here for sure, so that scrape isn't too bad here. It will discard probably the all for 1, so if we want to all for 1 next turn and get like a ton of things back, then we shouldn't scrape. I guess we can save the scrape for next turn. That's not actually a bad idea. So let's go ahead and just lucky. We probably won't use that next turn, so let's get rid of it. And then we'll equilibrium to keep these in our hand and self-repair. the Captain's Wheel allows us to not even worry about taking this damage. Or maybe something else. I don't remember where we got all this block. I think it was the Captain's Wheel. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, all for one in our hand is very good. Let's go ahead and take the Madness. Oh, yes. That's excellent. We'll take the Turbo because then we'll get all for one Turbo back. I wonder if, does all for one put itself back in your hand? There's no way that's true. Please let it be true. I don't actually know because there was too many zero cost in here. We didn't get our turbo back. Oh, I wanted my turbo. We'll rage so that we get this block here. Just lucky. We'll discard this. It'll make our scrape better probably. Let's think about this stuff before we do it. I guess we should shuffle these into our discard so our scrape is better. We have lethal here. We have 20 damage. Not quite lethal, I don't think. Wow, that was a sad scrape. That was really sad. We'll cut, I guess. We have scrape on top. Oh, we have scrape on top now. So we can scrape. Excellent. Eviscerate. Peace Pipe. Oh boy. We can remove some cards. That would be really nice. We're only on Act 2. This has been a really long daily. These dailies don't usually go for this long. None of those are helpful for us, so we'll just take the... Should we take the Smith or the Toke? So let's think about what we would remove if we Toke. We'd probably remove like the Reach for... Oh, actually, Reach for Heaven is not too bad. Maybe the Dash? Or the Storm? I like the Storm out of my deck, actually. Yeah, I think I'd like the Storm out of my deck. It's not really helping me. I mean, it does help a little tiny teensy bit, but I don't think it's really doing very much, to be honest. I mean, it gives us like 3 lightning in the whole game, so it's really not worth it at all. Go ahead and cut through Fate here. I don't think we need either of these cards right now. Reboot, pretty nice for sure. We can go ahead and Reach Heaven. Then Just Lucky, doesn't really matter. Turbo and Reboot with an extra 3 energy. We have Expertise here, which is super good. We might as well self-repair Expertise, I think, or maybe just Expertise right out the gate. I think Expertise right out the gate to see what we get here. Alrighty then. I think let's just try to get these cards out of our deck. Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea. We could have played the Cut Through Fate and the Empty Fist, or even could have tried the Simmering Fury. I don't think that would be very ill-advised to do the Simmering Fury because we don't have any empty except for this, which is going in our discard pile now. So yeah, that would be very ill-advised. Defensive stance. Yeah, right. You're trying to kill me, dude. Apply 1 weak. Let's go ahead and scrape right away. Okay, Rage is good, of course. We can Just Lucky. Ooh, Madness. Madness is very good. Keep that on top for sure. And then I think, since we don't need this block right now, let's go ahead and Equilibrium, I think, just to keep the dash, to keep the Steam Barrier. I think that's probably worth playing. We're not going to play this until, well, definitely until his block is off, but we probably want to wait until Wrath to play it, or when we want to get rid of cards in our hands so that we can draw more cards, essentially. Okay, let's think about Madness. Madness on All for One is, of course, amazing. Madness on Rebound, not great. Madness on dash is okay for sure. But I don't think we have the energy to play rebound right now, so let's go ahead and, of course, the worst one. But we can rebound the all for one, which is certainly not bad here. Let's see what we have in terms of zero cost in here. Have the go for the eyes, which will be nice to reduce his damage. We have the Just Lucky and the Rage, and we could play these cards as well, including the rebound. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So we need to have 4 cards in hand when we play this. So we don't need to play the Through Violence quite yet. Just not sure if we needed to or not, but I don't think we need to. We'll go ahead and top back that because then we can play it next turn as well, which will be nice. Go for the eyes. Oh, we should have raged first. I'm stupid. Oh, it doesn't really matter actually, because we already have enough block to block in. We could have rebounded something there. We could have rebounded like go for the eyes or rage or something. It's on top, right? Yeah, on top of your drop pile. I think we might as well rebound the Just Lucky. I don't want to scry that away. And then there's no reason not to play that one, but this one, there is a reason not to play it because we don't want to reduce the block that it has. So we'll just do this and get rid of the void, shuffle those back in, I guess. Nunchaku triggered, but we didn't have the energy to play anything in our hand. The only thing we had was dash, and it cost 2. A bit unfortunate, but I guess that is the way the cookie crumbles. He's not attacking us this turn, so we don't even need the deflect, so it's okay that it's not in our hand. Go ahead and play the turbo, I think. Or do we even want to play the turbo? How many cards are we going to get back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this row is all zeros. That's 5 cards, 6 cards, 7 cards. 7 cards if we do that. So we need 3 cards in our hand to be able to do that. I guess we can turbo, reach heaven, Just Lucky, get rid of the deflect. That's gonna draw, so that'll be 6 cards. That's okay, or 8 cards. That's fine. We have room for 8 cards. That's all the cards, right? We didn't forget one. No, these don't cost any. None of these cost 0. Unfortunately, we would like to get the Madness on like a draw card or something like that. Which this is not, of course, so it's a bit unfortunate that we got it on rebound. Turbo only let us play the extra 1 card, which is, I mean, it's worth playing because we get the Through Violence, but we can rage just for the fun of it. Do we want to put something back on top? I guess we could, no, we don't want to put Turbo back on top because I don't want to play Turbo. I guess we could go for the eyes back on top so that he's weakened. Or Just Lucky or something. Maybe go for the eyes, I think might be the best card. We'll play this, but we're not going to play the Steam Barrier. Let's be careful about the Nunchaku. Oh, it's attacks, right, sorry. It's attacks. We will not discard that, I don't think. Actually, maybe we don't really want this on top. I mean, we want to draw, right? So we don't want to draw the Go for the Eyes. Is what I'm thinking. We don't even really want to draw the Through Violence, so maybe we shouldn't have put that on top either. Or we should have discarded that instead of rebounding something. We could have ended our turn and not rebounded anything. He spends so much time just applying this vulnerable even though he has a turn to use it. So we'll go for the eyes here, even though we discarded it. We can third eye to just see what's here. Okay, so we have a turbo here. We don't have the means to really use it. I guess we could get rid of these. Don't really want the Empty Fist for sure. The Steam Barrier gives us a little bit of extra block. We need some extra block here. But maybe not in that specific way. I'm not sure. I think we will keep the turbo just because, like, I don't know, we're not going to really draw any draw.
with the scrape, are we? We could draw the reboot. No, we can't draw the reboot. You use that. We could draw the reflex and then draw, but that's a pretty long shot. So maybe the turbo isn't worth taking. We could take the steam barrier though, actually. It's probably worth taking, actually. So let's go ahead and do this. Cancel button for some reason. I don't know why that's there. So we can steam barrier and deflect. Let's start with the deflect. So we're losing 1 HP from this. That's fine. We don't need to put the steam barrier then. Oh, the reflex was in our hand. Oh, we get 3 cards from taking 1 damage, which is kind of nice. We lose an energy from this, which is annoying. Expertise not really working out here. If we could get a scrape off the top with Cut Through Fate, we could do a lot of things here. Okay, that's a scrape off the top with Cut Through Fate, so we're gonna take that. We're definitely gonna take the rebound. Oh wait, we need to play cards here. Well, this is annoying. Now we're gonna have to now we're gonna have to play these at 15 instead of our previous total, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we're gonna do this and then draw the 5 cards, discard 3 cards, so we get to play the Eviscerate. We can rebound the Eviscerate if we want to. I mean, we need this scrape to really activate it, but it's probably worth it. Oh, we should have just luckied first, so we discarded something else other than that. That was stupid, but whatever, it's fine. Nice to get rid of the Void there. We don't have any more Voids in our deck, which is nice too. We're not weakened this turn, so Eviscerate is going to do more work, especially since we found the Scrape, which is really nice. So we'll go ahead and Scrape first, I think. I would love to Third Eye Scrape, but I want to all for 1 afterwards, so can't afford to do that. We can now with Turbo. Oh, we drew from discarding the Reflex, which is also just epic. We only discarded 1 card though, so we drew a lot of 0-cost cards. I guess I probably should have looked how many 0-cost cards there were. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so we're gonna play the Go for the Eyes. We're gonna play the Turbo for sure. We just want to get everything out of our hand, really, so... Might as well play the Dash to get it out of our hand. And... we could play the Cut Through Fate to draw the Steam Barrier and then just do that. I mean... like, how many cards are... We don't need to play this, for sure. But let's think about how many... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 0-cost cards. 7. So... we do have a hand that can obtain that. Unfortunately, the Eviscerate doesn't cost 0, otherwise we would have gotten it back. It's really frustrating. But it is the only way this is... I mean, it doesn't work any other way, right? So... go for the Eyes. I guess we should Rage first. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can rebound the Turbo. Probably worth doing. Alt, deflect. We can... oh, I should have just luckied before then. It doesn't really matter. Actually, we weren't going to get rid of either of these, I don't think. Maybe we were? I don't know. Well, we're not going to use any Scry here. Maybe we don't need this. Oh, we're going to draw a card. Well, I'm stupid. It's fine. We're not going to play this, obviously. This has been quite a long daily. How long have we been going? Like 2 hours already? That's a really long daily, I think. We're only at the 2nd act, and so that's a really long daily. So we'll start with Scrape, I think. Just because that will get us some zero cost cards. We drew the Void, which means that we lose an energy. Super annoying. Oh, we could have All for One. It would have been great. I mean, it doesn't, All for One doesn't do much here, but probably want to discard this. We don't have the energy to play it, so let's think here. So how many zero cost cards do we have in here? Well, we have the Turbo, so it's probably worth, let's see here, we have 5 cards in hand, so this would draw 3 cards. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we didn't draw the Turbo, but we did get rid of a Void, which is probably worth doing. Could take the Equilibrium here with the energy. It's actually not terrible. I think I will do that. Probably, well, we're not going to get a potion from this, but we might get a potion from the next fight, and then we would like that potion slot, right? So. All right. So the Scrape in here we will definitely want to get for the Eviscerate, but we kind of want to do this All for One stuff before then. It's kind of awkward in a way. I guess we can probably like rebound the Turbo to get like a ton of energy. Or we could... yeah, rebound the Turbo. Yeah, that's fine. And then cut through Fate to draw the Turbo. Definitely want to draw those 2 cards. Maybe cut through Fate to draw the other one. We'll get rid of the Rage and the discard. And then we can Turbo. We can dash. We can... let's see how many zero cost cards we have in here. So we have the Just Lucky, we have the Deflect. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So this is actually perfect. Get these 7 cards back. Go ahead and do some work here. Let's rebound the Turbo again. And then we will Deflect, Rage, Just Lucky. We're not going to discard that, obviously. We just put it there. Order again, but whatever. And then we can Scrape to draw some cards here. And we discard 3, so then we can play the Eviscerate on him. We don't really need the Turbo. I don't even know why I really took that on top. I would really like a zero cost drop, because then we can just put it on top and then, yeah. So we're probably going to be able to kill him next turn, I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and do the Wrath thing. Even if we can't kill him, then we can probably empty, maybe? I'm not sure. We'll probably block in. We're pretty set. We're pretty set, I say, as we draw 3 voids. Are you kidding me? Oh my word. We get an extra energy. Wow, what a blessing. Oh no, that was terrible. Keep that on top, I think. I guess we'll block in. We don't take any damage? Wow, that was a turn. Wow, I can't even believe we didn't take damage there. And we had to use a potion, but still, even with the potion, I'm shocked, honestly. That's crazy. That was disgusting. So let's go ahead and I think cut through Fate first, maybe? Or wait, no. We're gonna... okay, it doesn't really matter because we can't play any of these cards anyway. You're gonna rebound the All for One. Oh boy. Oh wait, we have lethal anyway. That's so sad. I wish we had not lethal, so that we could do so many things this turn. Could do so many things this turn if we didn't have lethal. Why that turn? We got our potion back. After image seems pretty good here. Okay, I think we'll take the Sozu. Double the effectiveness of potions is something that I will never take. It's just so bad. It's like 40 damage. Okay, that's only once. Like, come on. I don't even have the elephant or anything. So maybe we should take... We don't have double shop here. I thought we did because these shops look close together, but it's not double shop. We have the courier, so that's kind of why I thought double shop might be good. We have some elites in sequence. We have 2 elites, it looks like, most. At most. 2 elites in a shop we could take. We could maybe get a 3rd elite on these question marks, which would be nice. We certainly have the deck capable of playing, or of beating 3 elites. Let's go ahead and... The all-for-one does nothing here, really. I want to get the madness on one of these 2 draw cards for sure. I mean, this combat is not going to be that long, but I think we probably just want to discard all these, to be honest. Maybe we want to keep these, actually, because the expertise can be pretty good at getting these to work out. Okay, so the Cut-Through Fate is not exactly what I was looking for. I wanted the expertise to be 0, but I figured if the Cut-Through Fate drew something else, it would be harder to work with that, so we'll just take the draw and then expertise to 7. Okay, that's very nice, for sure. We'll discard this so that we get it with all for 1. Little pseudo draw there. Can even turbo so that we can play the Eviscerate, and then... And even we can reboot. Blessing is a different card? Yeah, Blessing is a different card. Oh, that's a Blessing, I said. Okay, yeah. Very funny. Yeah, I don't get your jokes all the time, but when I do get them, they are funny. So very well done. Okay, we'll take the Rage, I think. We'll do the... Oh. I wish we could draw that. Oh wait, we have the Cut-Through Fate. Oh my word, we could draw that. Nice. Very, very nice. And then we can even... We can do the Eviscerate for cheap. Oh, not for 0 though. I'm never happy, I guess. Steam Barrier, why not? Let's go Halt and then do some Eviscerate stuff. Draw some cards. We have 5 energy. We have lots of energy. Okay, we get some 0 costs, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going to play the Steam Barrier this time because there's no reason to. Ooh, Cut Their Fate on top. I want that. Fortunately, we can't get it, but... 68 block. Oh boy. We need like a blockade or something. Turbo for sure is going to be good. Deflect for sure is going to be good. This is going to be fine. We'll probably take the Self-Repair. It's going to be useful, I think. Play that. We're not going to play the they're not going to play the Eviscerate right now because we're going to take a lot of damage from that, so play the Expertise first, I think. And the Eviscerate can work well with the Scrape, of course. Play the Footwork, maybe, and then rebound the Scrape, or we can Third Eye first. Ooh, the Scrape is going to get that one, which will be nice. We can get rid of these 2, I think. I think we will rebound the Scrape here. That's a bit unfortunate that we can't play it. We don't have that many 0 cost anyway in our thing. I mean, we could have played it. I think we lost an energy from Void. I think we played the Nunchaku right then, so... Yeah, we did lose an energy from Void. We could also draw 3 with Centennial if we really want to right now. Which is kind of funny. I don't think I want... Well, do we want these cards next turn? I don't really think we do. I mean, we're gonna take... What are we gonna take? We're gonna take 4 damage and then 5 damage. It's 9 damage, so we'll actually lose quite a bit of health, but it's... I don't know, we're almost killing him, right? So it's gotta be worth it. I don't know. Get scraped to kill him right now, but we'll probably just kill him next turn anyways. That doesn't matter. Probably didn't need to eviscerate there. Yeah, I took Turbo at the beginning, but now we're a 0-cost deck. Turbo isn't bad. I mean, you can do a lot of things with Turbo and combo things. I don't think Turbo's bad, personally. It's certainly not good in a lot of decks, but it's not bad here, for sure. Ooh, we have the Beam Cell or the Flurry. I mean, the Flurry is not great. We don't have very much stancy. So let's take the Beam Cell, I think. That's certainly a good vulnerable that you can repeatedly repeat. I don't mind losing either of these, honestly. Maybe the Footwork is worse. No, probably the Reach Heaven is worse. I don't know. The Through Violence we can draw with the scrapes, but do we even need the Through Violence? I feel like I just save it forever and then it just like takes up space in my hand. So let's get rid of it. The Power card at least we can just spend and then it's gone forever. This will definitely take the 3 because there's certainly a lot of good 0 cost as these come up. The Dark Shackles is certainly the best of these 3. Loses 9. Strength is really good. Let's see who we have here. So this guy doesn't deal that many repeated attacks, but there's certainly a lot of things that do. Panache is excellent in a 0-cost deck. Apotheosis is also pretty decent, but I think Panache is better here. We're gonna take another Madness because Madness is insane. It's just insane. I'm sorry. Madness is just crazy. It's insane. It is literally insane. Madness on the 3rd eye. I mean, it's not bad, but I would like to Madness like a draw card. It's probably fine. Expertise is good, of course. We get rid of these 2, I think. We'll take 2 damage here and draw 3. So Expertise maybe not the best card to leave on top, but I need the Bomb. Yeah, the Bomb would be... I mean, I don't know if the Bomb would be good in this deck, but the Bomb would be welcome in this deck. If the Bomb wants to show its face, it is welcome in this deck. We don't draw very many 0 costs, which make Expertise pretty bad, which means I should have gotten rid of it, but we can Madness. There's quite a few cards that I would like to have Madness here. Okay, so Cut Through Fate is a draw card. Great to have Madness here. We'll definitely take these cards. They're sort of net 0 here. Ooh, Scrape is good too. So the question is, do we get rid of this and take Scrape? Probably is the answer. Go ahead and... Ooh, scrape that away? Let's go. Okay, I think... Go ahead and play this. Get rid of that. Scrape it away. We get 2 more cards. We can chill here. We can halt here. We can... Turbo is in there. It's not actually that far down. There's also Eviscerate and Deflect and Dark Shackles and all that stuff, so I think let's go ahead and Expertise here. Turbo, excellent. We can't draw, which is a bit unfortunate, but getting the after image up and the self-repair and the footwork might be worth doing, but we could also just equilibrium and do that next turn. I would like the eviscerate, but we can't really get it. And I would like the all for one, of course. But reboot shuffles the cards so they become worse when you do that. I think we'll go ahead and equilibrium and self-repair here. I think we'll keep these cards, see what happens. Reboot, of course, is good when you have all for one in your hand, because then you can reboot and shuffle the all for one back, which is nice, of course. Go ahead and deflect. We can Dark Shackles him. This is 21 damage. I guess we can do this, and then reboot, and we probably draw some attack. We didn't draw any attack. Well, we can wait until now. Oh! Well, never mind. Panache has got it for us. Pommel Strike is pretty nice. Expertise, though. Expertise is great. I would take Aggregate at this point with 30 cards in my deck in like a regular defect deck, but with a 0-cost one, I don't think it's worth taking. Especially when this deck thrives off having things in its discard rather than its draw pile, so... Of course this pops up, and now I feel like I have to take it, but I don't really want to take it, to be honest. Oh boy. So Trip is great. It's 0-cost, and also, like, the upgrade is just awesome. I think I'll take Trip. Dark Shackle's also great for things we've already talked about, for reasons we already talked about. Dramatic Entrance not as good. Go for the Eyes. I don't think I need a second copy of that. Probably take a... if I were to take it here, Michael, it would be because of the meme value, but... I think card removal is going to be better for us. Although Artifact... Oh, we could do both. So let's go ahead and remove something and then Artifact. What do we want to remove here? I think we just want to remove this Empty Fist. I keep seeing it and hating it. I just want it out of my deck, to be honest. I don't even care if we go into Wrath at some point. It should be fine. Let's grab the Artifact, because one Artifact is very nice. Violent Choker? The Violet Choker? The one that makes you play only 6 cards? I don't think we'll take that. I think that would be ill-advised. Scrape Eviscerate combo here, which is nice for sure. We only discard 1 card with that, unfortunately. We can Rage, we can Halt, we can Just Lucky. Should we keep that on top? I don't think so. And then... I don't really want to Madness the Eviscerate. I want to Madness the Cut Through Fate, so I guess we're going to Eviscerate, Madness on the Cut Through Fate, then Turbo, Cut Through Fate. I guess we'll do the Equilibrium Reboot sort of combo thing. If we don't like our cards or if we don't have the energy to play them, then we can just keep them. So we'll keep these 2 cards for next turn, because there's no reason not to play it, or there's no reason to play them right now. I mean, Trip is kind of terrible next turn because he's going to be invulnerable, but... yeah. There's no reason to really play them. Okay, so let's see here. Can rebound the Scrape if we want to. play the halt for sure. We'll go ahead and apply vulnerable even though it doesn't do anything right now. Just because we can't play it next turn anyway. We're gonna rebound the scrape. Draw some nice cards. We get to panache here. Chill. And then expertise to draw some cards. Turbo, of course, really nice here. Rage to start. Cut through fate, awesome. Okay, we'll take the all for one for sure. We'll get rid of this dash so that we don't end up drawing it with a scrape. So turbo for sure we're doing. Then let's see how many zero cost cards we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. So that's perfect. We don't even need. We're gonna kill him with 1 damage cards. Like, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so halt, cut through fate, play this scrape. We don't need the steam barrier for sure. We'll take the expertise. We'll definitely take that. And turbo here. We can cut again. We probably don't need to play the Dark Shackles. We probably don't need to play the Deflect either. Madness on either of these two is pretty good. I don't know if we want a Simmering Fury next turn. Let's just go ahead. Okay, of course. Oh boy. So let's start with the expertise here. Then we can beam cell. We can just lucky. We're gonna discard that if we keep it on top, so let's just. Oh. If I had looked and seen that there was reflex, I probably wouldn't have expertised first, because I would have liked to discard that, but it's fine. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Can just lucky here. It's okay, we don't need that. Can scrape again. We don't want to turbo until we know if we need to. We do not need to turbo here, so we're not going to. I'm not gonna play Steam Barrier because it's gonna reduce by 1 then. So I think we are done. I don't think I want to play this because I'm a little bit worried what's gonna happen if I do. We did a lot of damage there, even though we were only doing 1 damage at a time. Probably would have been worth just waiting. Okay, so beam cell, and then let's see how many zero cost cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I thought I miscounted somehow. I don't know how I knew that, but I thought I did. Okay, so we're gonna all for 1 here. Get these cards in hand. We'll turbo. We'll, oh boy, simmering. There's no reason to simmer for next turn for sure because, like, there's just no reason to do that. But maybe we'll probably be able to kill him this turn, so probably no reason not to simmering and just play the card for the panache, I suppose. And same thing with the Dark Shackles, I guess. Cut through fate to get rid of the Dark Shackles. We take the attack, I think. And then expertise for some extra cards here. Can go ahead and rage. Can heal here. So let's self-repair and then rebound for lethal. A prayer wheel is nice for sure. Oh, okay. A little bit too late to take the claws. It's a little bit too late. I think the turbo is one of the best cards in our deck. Unironically, it is certainly one of the ones that's keeping us going. So I think we'll take the turbo. We can definitely go like pretty infinite if we get turbo and like I draw a card that's madness. Like that's super easy to go infinite with. This is not the hand we are looking for. We can footwork and then turbo and then reboot. I get that I'm shuffling a void into my deck, but like we get 3 energy. I don't know if it's worth doing, but it seems worth doing to me. We need to be careful with these guys because they sometimes sneak up on us. Like, I think we can chill here, but we can't simmer in here. That's out of the question. We can definitely rebound the third eye, I think, is worth doing. Third eye is a pretty good card. We are definitely going to take some damage next turn if we don't do that. Let's go for the eyes because it can definitely weaken him, like or her, that's definitely worth doing. The dash might be worth keeping, but I'm not 100% sure it is. We're already rebounding some blocks, so it probably isn't worth keeping. And unfortunately, the pass with 3 energy, which means we shuffled this void in here for no reason. Big bummer there, but yeah. Panache for sure is going to be good. Hopefully we can third eye and then cut through fate to get something nice. So we're not going to bother with the turbo, I don't think. Equilibrium could retain the eviscerate. But I think... I'm not sure. I think we do this. And then just cut through fate to see if we get something else good. The other turbo, let's see if we can get something else good. Okay, it's not really what I was hoping for. I guess we can go ahead and spend this. I mean, the energy might be worth it here to spend. We get the panache off as well. I guess we should do it here. It was probably worth doing. I don't know. Energy potion is pretty good, but I'm not sure actually. So Madness on either of these is good. Okay, Madness on Scrape is good too. Because like if you get all for one back with Scrape, or if you scrape for a scrape, or if you all for one for a scrape, you're in good deals. Good deals. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm losing my mind, I think. We'll go ahead and cut before we scrape. We'll get rid of... Oh no, wait. We want to keep that, actually. Yeah, okay, that's good. We'll keep that, and then we'll go ahead and scrape. We get the Madness here, which is great, because then we can Expertise on the... We can Madness on the Expertise, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want to do. Go ahead and spend all these cards so that we can draw 7 cards here. Oh, that's perfect. That is literally perfect. Oh no, it's not. We can't play this because we drew the void. Ah, ruined. Ruined. Go ahead and probably beam cell them. Oh, we got an energy back, but we already spent an energy. Oh. Okay, I wouldn't have done anything anyway, I don't think. We can still Expertise if we want to. Probably worth doing just to get some of these out of our deck. The Scrape I definitely did not want to draw there when we didn't have energy to play it. Oh, we probably shouldn't have shuffled there actually, because we probably wanted to shuffle the all for one in. That was super dumb actually. I feel kind of stupid about that. Okay, the 0 cost Expertise is going to be excellent here. Might as well play the Simmering Fury. We probably won't even make it to next turn. If we do, it'll be fine. Scrape is exactly what I was looking for to get the Eviscerate down. We can even rebound the Scrape. It's going to be great. Let's play Just Lucky first. We'll keep the Turbo on top for sure. Rebound the Scrape, draw these cards, get this Turbo off, that's awesome. We can trip him. Unfortunately, the Eviscerate didn't get as many discards as I was hoping for, but we have lethal anyway, so what does it matter? Heal that 7. We didn't have any damage. Oh my word, Body Slam is going to be so good in our deck. We have like 200 HP sometimes. That's crazy. Body Slam is really good in our deck. Or we have 200 like blocks sometimes if we go really long. Okay, so let's definitely take the reboot, I think. We can turbo reboot here. Was this a question mark? Yeah, it was. Was this a... Did we just fight an elite here? I don't remember what we did there. Was it an elite? I can't remember. Yes, it was. It was the Snake Lady. So we fought elite, elite, elite. Wow, that's crazy. Because of this deadly events thing. I wonder if that's what's been slowing down the game. I'm not sure, though. I could probably eviscerate. We probably don't need 3 energy for 4 cards, so... Yeah, we don't even need 1 energy for these cards. And he's doing 0 damage. Oh! So let's see here. We have the double turbo here, but there's no reason to play them, unfortunately. Thankfully, we didn't have like a crazy turn on the intangible turn again, because that just like makes our deck, or makes the time that we spend here just insanely long for no reason. Let's go ahead and deflect here. We can cut through fate to see what we get. Let's try to find our scrapes if we can. Oh my word, what a disaster. I guess we can footwork and expertise. Maybe we should just expertise. Let's just expertise. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we're just gonna cut through fate. Body slam? It's not bad, for sure. Probably scry that away. Might as well play the rebound on the body slam, honestly. Oh no, that's... Wait, this is 40 damage. Okay, yeah, rebound and body slam, that's lethal, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, yes it is, with the lightning. I forget about the lightning. Okay, let's see here. Is this 0 cost when you upgrade it? It is, but I don't know if that's even worth getting because we have Sozu, so it won't do anything. It's probably not worth getting. Let's go ahead and take the health. Tori, very nice. Take the question mark fire elite. Okay, not an elite, but we can deal. Equilibrium is certainly nice here. We can even use the body slam if we want to. Probably deal a lot of damage here, actually. 19. Oh, we could have done more damage, whoopsie. Oh, why did we equilibrium? Oh, for the block, I suppose. We're still taking damage here, unfortunately. But keeping this in our hand is actually terrible, because we don't even have anything to discard it from our hand. Wait, we don't have anything to discard this from our hand. It says discard from your hand. Let's see. Well, we have Scrape, which does it, but it's kind of weird the way it does it. Let's play the Footwork just to get it out of our hand, because we're gonna Madness. Okay, Madness on the Scrape is really good. Madness on Scrape is just, like, insane. Oh, our hand is full. We should have thought about that a little bit more. Yeah, I think I should have thought about that like a lot more. We should probably Third Eye. That's really good, but we're going to Scrape, so... Oh wait, we don't have the energy to Scrape. Oh yes we do. It costs 0, that's why you're getting it back for the all for 1. So let's get rid of these two because we might as well draw as many 0 costs as we can. We'll go ahead and get all for 1, and then get another Rage up for sure. That's definitely worth doing. We're just gonna try to panache these guys out of the world or body slam them or whatnot. So there we go, and we get a bunch of cards. Oh, the Eviscerate almost cost 0 there, but it didn't. Okay, this is going to be really nice. So we're going to go ahead and halt. We're going to Just Lucky. We'll discard that even though it doesn't matter. We're going to double turbo here, and then deal the body slam damage, and then reboot with 6 energy, and we'll probably end the fight. No, we don't end the fight, but we're pretty close here. This is going to deal 10 damage to him, so a body slam will kill him next turn, almost certainly. We can go ahead and go into Wrath next turn, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we have lethal. The lightning. Duh. Oh, extra enemies or normal enemies have additional card rewards, but we haven't fought a normal enemy in like forever, so I didn't even remember. This is like Dash's younger brother, which we don't want. Piercing Wail is good, but we already have the Shackles, the Dark Shackles. We have 2 of them, so we don't need that one. Warcry, not too bad. Actually, Warcry is pretty good in our deck. Sneaky Strike, I don't know if it works with our Scry stuff, so we're not going to take it. Backstab, I don't think we'll take either because, like, we just want our opening hand to be better than this, honestly. Take the +2. Getting the Singing Bowl and the Prayer Wheel is pretty epic, honestly. Let's see what we might upgrade. If we upgrade something, we have Madness, so we're going to upgrade that. We don't need to remove something, we can upgrade the Madness instead. Upgrading Madness is certainly worth doing because we can get it with the other things. Oh, my ears are hurting now. This preserved insect has been insane amounts of value. I'm so glad we took that. We'll go ahead and chill here. I think we'll rebound the Cut Through Fate, or maybe we should Warcry first. Panache is pretty good for sure. Put the dash back on top, I guess. We can scry away the dash before we even take it, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we kind of want the dash, don't we? Yeah, we kind of do want the dash, don't we? I think I will actually take the dash, even though I just said that I was not going to take it. Feels like my AC's not on. I'm gonna be right back. AC was a little bit too high, so it was not working that well. Let's Madness. I mean, all these are fine to get Madness, except maybe Equilibrium might not be the best one to get Madness, for sure. So let's Scry first. We definitely want the All for One, so let's get rid of this to get that. We'll apply the Vulnerable, we'll Turbo for sure, we'll Halt, Just Lucky. We'll keep that on top. We'll scrape for the cards here. Excellent. How did we get so much energy there? Oh, we didn't spend any energy. We just played a bunch of zero-cost cards. Duh. So, I mean, we probably should have played like a bunch of these things before, but we can go ahead and Equilibrium, and then Body Slam, and then All for One to get like a whole hand of things back. I guess we can Trip and Dark Shackles and Halt and Deflect and I guess go for the Eyes. Just Lucky. We don't need the Rage for sure. Do the Beam Cell. I don't think we need a Turbo, so let's not. Oh, Scrape on top. That's really nice. We'll take the Scrape for sure. And then We can Dark Shackles. We can double turbo for just the extra, slow. Every card we play is another 10% damage, and then just go ahead and deal. Oh, Calipers is so good in our deck. Ooh, Prepared. Prepared is so good in our deck too, because Prepared can discard this stupid card. Where is it? Where is it? This stupid card. When we get that in our hand and we don't want it in our hand, we can discard it with Prepared, and Prepared costs 0, so it's even better. Oh, the Maw. You are in for a treat, my friend. Let's think here. I think we want a Warcry first to see what we get. Get a halt here. We don't really need a halt here, so let's just go ahead and rebound the Cut Through Fate, get rid of the halt. We'll definitely take that Scrape. Nosh, Prepared on the Reflex, let's go! Eviscerate in our hand, that's awesome as well. We can reboot here. We don't need any of these. But we can play 2 of them for the Panache trigger, and we don't want to play this one because it decreases value. Rarg. My dude. You are not the Rarg here, I am the Rarg here. And Third Eye. So we'll want to draw this actually because we can Prepared. Let's get rid of the Cut Through Fate and we'll go for the eyes because we kind of want that. We'll Madness on the Cut Through Fate. We'll Prepared to draw that one and then discard it to draw these other 2 cards. So let's see, Cut Through Fate. Expertise is excellent. Let's take that for sure. Go for the eyes. We can Expertise here. We could have Equilibrium, but I don't really want to Madness on these 2 cards. Let's chill, I think, for sure. And then let's chill again with the Equilibrium and just, like, chill. Keep these cards in hand. We're not going to take damage, so it won't matter. I'd like another Panache trigger, but it's fine. We're not going to draw any more cards, I don't think. I think this should be good. Just draw 5 cards and then be fine. Should have a little bit of extra energy to play these cards that we don't necessarily want to Madness. And trip him. Can not play the Dark Shackles because that's stupid. But we can go ahead and Self-Repair and Footwork. I don't really want Madness on the Rebound either, but I guess it's fine if it does. Okay, that's better. This is the card that I wanted to Madness. Body Slam will... actually, we'll play the Body Slam. Why not? Because then we can play it later anyway. We'll Rebound on the All for 1, so we'll put it back on top, which means that we can draw it and play it again, which is epic. Did we have extra 0-cost cards in here that we didn't get? Yes, we did. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, I should have counted them before, but we did not. Okay, so let's Rage first and foremost. Go ahead and Deflect, Halt, Just Lucky. Oh, we don't need to do that right now. Let's Prepared so we draw the card that we need. We'll discard the Dark Shackles because we don't need to play it. Then we'll... no, we want to just get rid of this, I guess. We can go ahead and Cut Through Fate, I suppose. We don't need to apply Vulnerable, but discarding this is the same thing as drawing it right now and playing it, so... Might as well get the After Image, actually. And then if I draw to 6, I'll draw 4 cards. It's probably still worth doing. Oh wait, we can't even play them, so we might as well just Steam Barrier and All for 1. We can't do better than this, so even if we don't draw the things we needed to draw, but we're just as likely to do good anyway, right? Eviscerate, we'll keep that on top, I think. We've discarded some cards, at least, well, one, we know for sure. We can, and we're gonna discard more with scrapes and stuff, so. We can turbo for sure here. And then maybe Dark Shackles just for the one block there. Then we can Body Slam for 78 damage, which will be lethal, and we had a bunch of other stuff in the works, but it won't come to fruition. Let's take another Expertise, I think. Hologram is also pretty sick here. I think I like Hologram here. Another Elite? A Shop. Okay, that's pretty good. Shop, where we can pick up a Good Instincts. The bomb again? Seriously? Oh god, don't make me take it. I don't want to take it, honestly. I don't actually want it. I'm sorry. We'll take this. We'll take that. Oh, Panic Button isn't terrible, actually. Actually, it's pretty terrible with All for One, now that I think about it. But, oh no, we have Sozu. We can't take that. Don't take the potion. Let's think here. I guess we could take Panic Button. It's not terrible. But we are gonna Smith next, so we could take the Infernal Blade, which will cost 0, but I'm just worried it'll just mess up our deck. Maybe the Panic Button isn't too bad. Let's go ahead and Smith on the Panache, I think. Probably worth doing. Extra 4 damage every time we fight 5 attacks. Like, come on. That's gotta be worth it. After Image is gonna be helpful. It's gonna buff him a little bit, but not enough to actually be worth anything. We're gonna Madness on the Scrape for sure. That's definitely worth doing. I would have liked the Expertise, but it's okay. Warcry. I think we'll put the Panic Button back on top, or we don't want to play it this turn for sure, right? I don't think we want to play it. We're not going to turbo. Just going to take our block and walk away, I think. Take 2 damage here, but we'll draw another 3 cards when it happens. Getting that early on is not bad for sure, and we only took 1 because of Tori. So, Panache for sure is going to be amazing for us. Go ahead and go for the eyes on him. We'll probably kill these guys with Panache because we have the All for One in our hands. We're going to Hologram back the All for One when we play it. Let's see how many 0 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that are 0. Oh boy. So go ahead and Footwork. All for One, we draw all 6 cards. Then we can Turbo. We can go for the eyes. Oh, we should have Raged before then for sure. That was a mistake. We can Steam Barrier. We can go ahead and Scrape here. Dark Shackles. Trip. Chill. Hologram back the All for One. Go ahead and play it again, maybe? Maybe the Equilibrium first so that we draw 1 more of these 0 cost. Yeah, as I suspected, the Panache is going to kill these guys, so we don't need to worry about them. I guess applying another Rage would have been smart there. We might even get the Body Slam here and then just finish him, honestly, which would be funny. We can go ahead and play all these out. Scrape for sure. Oh boy, that's a 5 draw with with the Scrape there. And we got the Body Slam, which is very nice. We can Madness on the Expertise, which is even better. Let's War Cry here, put the panic button back on top. We can Beam Cell, we can prepare to get rid of the reboot, I think. Or maybe we keep the reboot. I think that might actually be better. Body Slam this dude. Boy, that is a lot of damage that we just did. Probably Turbo is not worth doing here. We have 2 Voids in our deck here, so that's probably bad. Good Instincts, probably worth playing as well. Just Lucky. Keep the... No, we'll get rid of that because we're going to play the Scrape, right? Oh, well, we're not going to play the Scrape now. So I guess end turn. Oh, wait, we're going to keep this hand. This is a decent hand to keep, honestly, so... Alright, we'll keep this hand. Okay, let's see here. We have... Let's go ahead and shuffle our deck before we turbo, actually. Let's, maybe Third Eye. Get rid of these 2 cards and then draw 5 cards, sort of thing. I don't think we necessarily need the Dark Shackles right now. We will need it eventually, maybe. But right now, I don't think we're in the place where we absolutely need that. We can rebound Scrape so that we draw all 5. Getting rid of the hologram is kind of sad, but understandable. Go ahead and Rage here. Oh, right, Calipers. I forgot about Calipers. That's insane. Okay, well, Calipers means that we keep all of this block, so the Body Slam is going to be just insane. Just ridiculously stupid. We'll keep this Scrape on top, I think. Should probably not Scrape, though, because we want to draw the Eviscerate. So I think we'll do this. We'll play the Expertise to draw the Eviscerate. Oh boy. Then we'll go ahead and Scrape, I guess. I mean, could reboot. I think we'll just Scrape. Okay, that's not the best, but it's not terrible either. We can go ahead and prepare and get rid of the Reflexes to draw 2 more cards. That brings the Eviscerate down, so we can play that. We can play the Go for the Eyes. And the Halt, of course, why not? And then we can play the Expertise. The Scrape. Maybe the Turbo first, actually, and then we could play the Dash as well, and then the Scrape. Excellent. This is going very nicely. We drew the Void, I think. Yeah, we drew the Void, so we lost our energy to play the Simmering. If we wanted to play that, I don't think we wanted to play that, though. We could probably Panic Button, be fine, but... We could also reboot, but I think I want to draw the Body Slam next turn. Our Calipers are going to keep all but 15, so... It's probably worth doing. Deck is pretty insane. The Body Slam is a lot. It's just ridiculous, honestly. It really just is ridiculous. The All for One right now is just stupid. Oh boy. Oh, I guess we could have Body Slam first, but then we would kill him. And we don't want to kill him. We want him to suffer. We want this to keep going on for a very, very long time. Get rid of the Expertise that costs energy. Oh boy. We can hologram back the Expertise. And then Expertise again. Okay. It's time to Body Slam. 406 damage. What a ridiculous run. Well, that took a really long time, but it was a lot of fun, so probably worth doing. Very nice. What is this even? Exordium? I don't even know what that means. Oh, is that the first act? I guess probably that's the first act. I don't know. I don't even know. Should know things like this. So we did the daily. We did pretty well. We almost missed the time. I don't think I can do another one. I'm feeling kind of exhausted, honestly, from that daily. Ugh. Maybe do the first act on one? Yeah, let's do the first act on a silent run, I think. Just set up for the next time, because I'm feeling warmed up, you know. Remove 2 cards can be pretty good. Silent can be pretty good at combos. Yeah, let's go ahead and remove 2 cards. I think we'll remove 1 defend because we have the survivor. Actually, 2 defense probably because we have the survivor and the neutralize, which is already defensive. So, should we take the burning elite? Probably. I think that's probably worth doing. I don't see any shops here, which is a bit unfortunate. The shops are all on this side, but I would really just use the shops to remove cards because, again, we're going for a combo deck, so that's why I would do that. Go ahead and block in a little bit. We're going to take 2 damage, unfortunately, just because we didn't have any block cards, but we don't have that many block cards in our deck, so we can't really claim that too much, I guess. Wow, this is a really good turn here. Like that one. So this should be lethal. It's 18 plus the 3 damage, which is 21, and he only had 20, so that's lethal. Okay, let's see here. What kind of combo can we do? Well, Sneaky Strike is pretty good in a small deck, that's for sure, because you can get to your discards faster, but certainly Acrobatics is good for a combo deck. So I think I'll take the Acrobatics, which is generally better, I would say, in most decks, rather than the Sneaky Strike, which is only good in a few decks. We're not going to take the Doubt because we don't even have a shop going out forever, and it's a small deck, so Doubt will be really bad. Let's go ahead and transform a card, I think. Transform one of these strikes, I think. Okay, Calculated Gamble is interesting for sure. That will definitely help us with the consistency of the deck. Let's see here. So they have 22 and 22. I don't know why that took so long for me to see. Just the 22 times 2 is... I don't know why it was just so difficult. We're gonna play all 3 strikes with the Calculated Gamble, I think. Go ahead and break him because I don't want to waste as much damage on this guy. Yeah, I think we'll play this 3 strikes here. We could have thought about hitting him there instead. Wouldn't be bad, actually. But I think just reducing our damage load to only 1 person or 1 attacker is probably worth doing. Fortunately, it probably would have been better to break him, actually, and it turned out, but I think in the scenarios where he was attacking as well, hitting him or hitting the other guy is still the right move, I would say. Acrobatics might have actually been correct there instead, because we probably would have drawn strikes and probably would have killed him. But it doesn't really matter, we're going to kill him this turn anyway, so whatever. Yeah, we have pretty much guaranteed lethal there. I'm not sure if it's guaranteed, but pretty close to guaranteed. Heel Hook also pretty good in a small deck. And and definitely a combo card, like 100% a combo card. Get 2 heal hooks, have your whole deck in your hand, then you have a combo. It's infinite, and you win. So, yeah, if we can get the heal hook, and if we can get another heal hook, or just some 0-cost draw, that is game, basically, for the rest of the game. Probably just play the Survivor here, I suppose. Not take this extra little damage, and we have almost guaranteed lethal this turn with the Calculated Gamble, but we don't get it. So we could have got the Calculated Gamble or the 3 strikes. Either one would be guaranteed lethal, but we still have the block in, and pretty much guaranteed lethal next turn with the strike and the Calculated. Calculated Gamble is a pretty good card to play when you're like pretty close to lethal. See, here we go. We can play the Calculated and draw one of these attacks, and then we will win. So if we can Madness on either the Quick Slash or the Heal Hook, that would be an infinite combo. But I think let's just skip here, even though the Quick Slash would be nice to take. I think we should skip because, yeah, I think we should just skip. That's what I'm saying. I think we can pull off the infinite combo here, so we should try to do that if we can. Should we acrobatics here? Well, next turn is going to be a little bit rough with these 2 attacking, and then I have like nothing but block, or nothing but attacks. The question is, can we kill one of these side guys? So we have 11. 11 plus 3 is, that's only 14, plus the 18 is 14 plus the 18 is going to be 32. 32 plus 10 is lethal on this guy. So let's go ahead and do that, I suppose. It's probably worth it to do. Yeah, so that's 18. That'll be lethal. I was thinking about blowing that potion anyways. The start is as good a time as any time to blow the potion, so if we know that we're going to be able to kill him, we'll take 10 damage from it, but oh crap. He healed 3. I forgot about that. Oh no. Forgot about the regenerate. Well, we only have 1 chance. If we play these 3 strikes, then we try to calculate a gamble for like. We only have the neutralize, and there's gonna be a lot of cards in there. So I think maybe we just calculate a gamble now. Maybe we play the defend now and then calculate a gamble to see if we can get some block. Okay, that's good. That's probably the best we could have hoped for, honestly. We're gonna be a little bit of trouble with the rest of these because we don't have like any block in here, and there's a bunch of days in here, so we're gonna have a little bit of trouble in the next couple turns, but hopefully we can kill him. Oh, we really shouldn't have played that potion to start with, should we have? That was really dumb, actually. I was saying, oh, it's fine, we can play it whenever, but actually, no, you can't, because these guys have regen. Dumb. Oh, the standing desk is quite exhausting, honestly. We're gonna acrobatics to see if we can't get two defense here, block in. Okay. Unfortunately, the heal hook does not work with the artifact I have. We really need to, like, speed up, or we are going to have some real trouble actually winning this fight. We are just bleeding damage to these guys. And they have regenerate, which is... Holy crap, this is going to be a hard fight, I think. It's really not cool that we did not shuffle our deck right now. It would have been nice to shuffle our deck to not get these extra 2 days in here. Because there actually isn't that many days in here. I mean, this is the Burning Elite, let's be real. We were going to take some damage. I'm just hoping that we can actually win this fight. This is a nice draw with this heal hook and other thing. That's like one of the nicest draws we could have gotten, honestly. It's pretty unlikely to get that, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully we can get the double strike here on this sentry. Acrobatics can certainly help with that. Okay, we didn't get the double strike, but we can full defend, or we can strike. We won't be able to kill him next turn, though. Definitely shouldn't discard a dazed, for sure. I think the strike is probably worth doing. It's hard to say, but it's probably worth doing. We won't be able to kill him next turn with the 1 strike, but hopefully we'll draw something else. Come on. Okay. Well, at least we can block in. I mean, it's not ideal for sure, but we will be able to kill him with 1 more strike next turn, and then we just have this guy, which will be a lot easier to deal with. The 1 can pretty much guarantee we're going to win then. It's very nice. We can even break his artifact here. Don't need to play that. Could possibly trigger the heal hook. Oh no, we can't. For some reason I thought we had more cards, or less cards, I guess. Less cards in the dropout. So I guess we can acrobatics, discard the heal hook, play the strike and the defend. That's the most damage, most block we can do. Hello, Clark. You want to say hi? Hello, Clark. Triple strike here is a rare occurrence with these dazed in our decks, but we will definitely take that. Neutralize heal hook, always welcome for sure. Double defend helps us as well. We can maybe... No, we can't. We probably can't finish him next turn. We'll be close, but we won't be able to kill him, I don't think. If we're able to get another strike and like neutralize... Okay, just 2 strikes, but that's good. We'll be able to drop him pretty low in 1 strike range, which I think we're guaranteed to get. Not guaranteed to get two strikes, but we're guaranteed lethal next turn, at the very least. Okay, perfect. Retain 1 card is certainly good for the combos. Should we rest here? Probably, but we could rest up here instead for greedy. It's probably worth resting up there instead, is my thought, but I'm not sure. I think the neutralize does save us quite a bit of health very often. We could also upgrade the calculated gamble so that it doesn't exhaust, which is kind of nice. I mean, it really helps with like getting the right hand. It's a bit like Reboot in that if you don't like your opening hand, you can discard it and draw 4 cards. I think neutralize might be better though. I'd kind of like to upgrade both, but I don't know if we really have the health to be doing that. Hello, Clark. I I was loving you before, but you are being so silly that I don't know if you can stay up here. We definitely don't have time to play the well-laid plans, but... Oh, we have the anchor, so that's actually pretty nice. We can triple strike here if we want to. We have a nice play next turn, heal hook, neutralize probably. It's triple strike, I guess. Take the 2. Or maybe defend so we don't take the 2 is a better idea. Yeah, probably defend so we don't take the 2. Thanks, Clark. Thanks for that. We can neutralize and strike and then discard to draw the heal hook. Stop. You're trying to eat the headphones. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. You're not allowed up here if you're trying to eat the headphones. Thankfully, we get very close to breaking him, but not quite break him, which is excellent. That's exactly what we want to do. And then we go ahead and lower weaken now, so that's a little bit less exciting, but we go ahead and deal the damage out, I guess. That's sort of the best we can do anyways, so... Jeez, there's hair everywhere. We should survive or double defend, I think, here. To save as much health as possible, even though we're taking some damage. 6 damage, that's not cool, dude. You guys need to be cool. You have 4 eyes each. What do you need with all those eyes, huh? What's your game plan here? So let's double defend, keep the survivor with the well-laid plans. Just in case they double attack next turn and we don't have the block, or we don't have the attack to kill them. Heal hook activated by our upgraded neutralize, which is epic. Can just triple strike here. Fortunately, we're weakened, so we don't get lethal. Keep the survivor again for the extra block. Fortunately, the wrong person is attacking right now. Go ahead and survivor and defend, then keep the strike, I think, is the best course of action there. Make sure we full block in, but also make sure that we can kill that guy next turn, so that if he attacks, we're set here. So we're gonna strike him, neutralize and heal hook. We want to activate the heal hook. If we heal hook the other guy, then we don't activate it, so... I don't think we're gonna acrobatics. I think we're gonna save that. We're gonna go ahead and slime so we get it out of our deck. We'll keep the acrobatics for next turn. This is just a slow fight that we're gonna win, but we just need to take it slow so that we don't mess up here. Double up the defense and strike him. We'll keep the acrobatics again, I think. No point in keeping the slime. We're never gonna see that card again. So we have the heal hook, the strike, and lethal. So we have tools here. We have a sucker punch, which is a good weak, but we already have the neutralize, which is pretty good already. Tools of the trade, not bad for sure. Expertise, not bad for sure. I think we'll actually take the expertise. It's pretty good with the calculated gamble. Take this path, because it's just strictly better than the other one. Akabeko, certainly nice to get the extra 8 damage, although it doesn't synergize that well with Silent. Why don't we just take this and then we'll rest? Oh. Nice. I thought we were going to take way more damage than that. Ooh, this is tempting. I'll never turn down 2 upgrades. Oh boy. Oh boy. We only had 20 health going into Lagavulin. That is pretty scary. Let's think here. So we could... think... Oh, Akabeko makes this a little bit trickier. I think we should probably wait for the well-laid plans then. I was sort of thinking neutralize, and then next turn hopefully heal hook, and then we'll break him, but neutralize does 12 damage right now. So that's not really an option. With the silent, it's a little bit tricky with the Lagavulin because, like, the question is, do you start on the first turn and take this big hand turn, or do you start on the second turn and take the 5 cards, but maybe a better hand? I think we're gonna start this turn. I'm not 100% sure, but I think maybe the calculated gamble here, but maybe the expertise. Because heal hook could be pretty nice to play here. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal hook. Might as well get the well-laid plans up. But actually we could probably spare to do that a different turn. And the damage is certainly worth doing. Maybe we even take this extra skill here. Concentrate is not bad with expertise for sure. And we have a pretty small deck, so getting that combo isn't that unlikely. And then we can also play more things here by concentrating. Like the well-laid plans and the strike, we can play those both and then keep the calculated gamble. We probably should have kept the survivor actually, but whatever. I think that was a pretty nice set of plays there. So I think it's a bit tough. I guess we can defend, but yeah, see the problem with this is the only real block card in our deck is Survivor. That's the only real block card in our deck. So we can't afford to take this damage. So like what do? Calculate Gamble's not upgraded, so we can't play it like that many times. We can go ahead and try to acrobatics. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Neutralize, heal hook, not bad at all. We can't seem to find any block though. We could calculate a gamble here, but it's hard though. Do we just take the 10? Like, do we just tank it? I don't know. I mean, we can't even play that much. We can only play the Survivor, which means we'll still take 2 damage. Might as well just strike here, I guess. Take the 10. It's a hard decision. I think we'll keep the expertise because next turn we'll get the concentrate. We can play the concentrate expertise combo. Okay, let's go ahead and heal hook here. See, the tough thing here is if we Survivor, we can't concentrate expertise. But if we concentrate expertise right now, then we're drawing these cards, which are not block cards. And we need block, or we're gonna die. So the real question is, like, how do we actually do this right now? This is like the worst draw, honestly. We just triple block, I guess. We could double block expertise and then concentrate. It's actually not terrible. Double block, expertise, concentrate, and then can neutralize, strike, defend. That's not actually that bad. That was a pretty good turn, actually. I think I was underestimating the cards that I had in my hand. So here we can certainly strike, expertise, concentrate, get rid of the defense. Then we can heal hook for sure. For sure we're gonna do that. We can acrobatics for these 3 cards, but yeah, I don't know. I guess getting the extra thing on is probably worth the acrobatics, right? Could even calculate a gamble to maybe... Nah, it's probably worth just like keeping the calculated gamble in hand in case we draw poorly. Just be patient, I guess. Okay, so we can neutralize for sure. We can definitely acrobatics here. So if we discard these 5 and then draw these 5, we can heal hook, concentrate, expertise to draw another 7. So I think I'll do that. Heal hook. Can play one more thing. No, we can't play one more thing. We have to concentrate right now. Because we need to discard 3. And then we have lethal. Oh, this is a weird deck to play, but it's pretty cool. I very much like this deck, even though it is super weird to play. So, should we go for the sneaky strike sort of thing? Or should we go for a heal hook combo? If we can discount Sneaky Strike, then we can go for that, but... Actually, if we can discount Sneaky Strike, then we have an infinite. Okay, let's take the Sneaky Strike. I think it's pretty close to being good. This is terrifying. That is very terrifying. I want my concentrate back. That was actually a nice card. Not lying. So we don't even have 3 blocks here, so we might as well play the acrobatics. It's worth playing for sure. Might be able to kill this guy. Yeah, I think we are able to kill this guy, which will be worth more than... Oh, we have the anchor, which is really good here. Go ahead and play the strike, I guess, or maybe we can do more with the calculated gamble. Actually, I think we can do more with the calculated gamble. And then, like, strike expertise, or... I feel like we should just strike so we don't die. Let's strike expertise to see if we can draw... Okay, we didn't draw. We'll take 2 damage here, but we're gonna heal next anyways. Okay, we're gonna draw with acrobatics. Discard, so we can play the sneaky strike, get the neutralize in there, throw the expertise on, heal hook him, give it another strike in there, and then we should be able to finish him off next turn. Oh, we need 3 strikes to finish him off, which is... Okay, well, it looks like we have enough, maybe? Or 1 damage short, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do this for now. We should be able to kill him this turn. Boy who cried wolf, apparently. Ooh. Another calculated gamble. Wait a second, I just thought of something. Okay, we need to rest here to get our HP back. Because I'm worried about the boss. Although the boss does more damage when you have more HP, which is kind of annoying to have to rest into that, for sure. Kind of acrobatics here. Get rid of the defend. Sneaky strike for sure I'm doing. Guess we can strike. These are kind of annoying. Can triple strike. And then discard to draw more attacks, I suppose. That was not what I wanted. I wanted the heel hook and the strike and the well-laid plans. Come on, guys. You're killing me here. Now this hand sucks. Well, not sucks, but it's not as good as I would like it to be. Well, this isn't too bad, actually. 12 damage. We'll just go ahead and block in. Take the retain, I guess. Retain nothing. It's out of our deck, at least. So if we have a double upgraded calculated gamble, I think we can actually do something insane. I think we'll get rid of this. It's fine. And then you go for a strike and an expertise. Yeah, we're not getting any more energy, so I don't know what I'm doing here, actually. Next turn he's gonna attack, I think. Or maybe he buffs himself. I think he might buff himself, actually, so let's take the strike here. I can't remember. I think he might buff himself. No, he does... He does the exact damage that I just tossed away. Of course, acrobatics, very nice here. Just in time. Let's throw the strike away, I guess. Sneaky strike here. Probably double defend. Because I don't want to die. We'll keep the same strike that we kept last time. Sneaky strike is certainly good in this deck. We can Survivor to draw an extra card with the expertise, although... Yeah, probably, right? I don't have any energy gaining stuff, unfortunately. Yet. Let's keep that on. Well, we have the sneaky strike and the heel hook, but like not anything that's supposed to be like that, you know? I think we should... No, we don't need to discard this because we're not gonna take any damage from it anyway, so... We'll keep the acrobatics because it's probably better for the sneaky strike than the other thing. In general, I would say. Than the survivor. Yeah, this is just better. We're gonna sneaky strike. We might as well calculate a gamble. Oh, that's interesting. I guess we'll block in. Keep the strike, I guess. We're doing decent damage here for sure. Acrobatics, I think, is worth playing right now. get rid of this burn, play the sneaky, then we can go ahead and double defend. How did we not do any damage to him? We played a sneaky, I swear to God. Played a sneaky. How did we not do damage? It's so weird. We'll play the strike, and then expertise. Heal hook, very good. I want to double defend here, but I can't. That sucks. Well, take 6 damage, whatever. Keep the sneaky strike. It's 12 damage versus the 6 or the 9 from the 1 strike, and it's cost 0 when we discard, which we definitely are going to discard. So acrobatics. Oh wait, survivor might have been better play there. Whoopsie. I think survivor was probably a better play there because we're taking 18 here. Yeah, survivor was a better play. Whoopsie. Well, that was his big attack, so should be good for a little while here. What are you doing to me? This is ridiculous. Let's draw some cards, hopefully get some discard. Okay, that's good. Discard. Oh no, there are more of them. Now we're just like, just chasing our own tail, trying to get rid of these burns, but oh my word, there's so many burns. I did not even know that there were that many burns in my deck. We are in trouble. We are in serious trouble. We are dead, aren't we? Are you kidding me? We're dead. Well then. That's really sucky. Are you kidding me? Like, what is this crap? I guess we shouldn't have played that turn where we discarded the burns and tried to draw more, because we were just drawing into more burns. And it dealt damage to us, and it was not good. And we definitely should have played that survivor that turn that we played the acrobatics, and we took damage. Whatever, I guess this is why I'm only playing the first act and losing it, apparently. I shouldn't have said I would only play the first act. That was like a big jinx. Well, okay, I'm done. Should have played another one, apparently. Ended on a good note, not a bad note. Alright, well, that's it for today. See you, Michael. And hope everyone else who joined for a minute enjoyed. See you around, guys. Bye.